I'm literally boiling alive. What the fuck is it so out? Do 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 do.
It's just been one thing after another lately. Paimon could sure use a break. Why don't we go to Isa Bathhouse for a bit? Always nice to rest up before we set off again.
Okay, why is the game so low? I know I usually lowered it, but that's really very low, even for Paimon.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, this is better. I just need to increase the volume on my end. Oh my god, my skin is boiling. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to continue stream. Ah, yes. The gift from the little X-ray is in the circle. Yeah, X-ray is in circle. To a good friend, due to insufficient available material, the design has been based on a magical item from the Fontanian text, Tales of Snow Winged Goose. You won't be able to open doors to different realms as one can in fairy tale, but this item is more than durable enough to accompany friends throughout countless such realms. Yeah. BS. BS. If you want to know, like, that's a lot of BS. From start to finish. Based on a magical item from the Fontanian text, Tales of Snow Winged Goose. No. No, it's not. It's based on this sword that the Melusine made. Like, it's copy-pasted. A magical sword that can only be wielded by the ultimate overlord who rules the sea. As has been made with special water-resistant material, it will not get ruined by water damage, even after being immersed. Why one might even call it invincible. Yeah, that's the weapon the Melusine made. Like, don't say, oh yeah, it's based on something. No, you've copy-pasted it and just changed the sticker. Like, that's BS, Genshin. No one can defend that. No one can defend, first of all, you being lazy as fuck. For not being like, let me do another weapon, or at least, like, change the main color of it. No, it's literally just the same with the stickers being of the Exant Circle member instead of the Melusine. So first of all, that's bullshit. And the second thing is lying, like, not being like, oh yeah, it's based on what the Melusine made, we decided to make something similar. Nah. It's not that, or they have just to say like, oh yeah, it's a kit that you can buy. That would make sense. Even though we know the Melusine are really crafty, and they made a special suit just for Neuvillette. So we'll still be lying. Oh my god. I'm sweating like crazy. Why is it so hot today? I was complaining it was too cold, now it's too hot. Fuck. Yeah, what's gonna be the temperature in the next few days? Like, when is it gonna rain? Because I don't feel well right now. Yeah, it's itchy all around. Because I have some allergy and on my skin it doesn't work well with it. Okay, so apparently tomorrow the temperature is gonna be lower. Okay. Just look at the next 7 days. Oh, come on, wait. I don't want to see the map, I just want to see temperature. Guess I have to give them my location. Yeah. Right now it's 30 degrees outside, I believe that. So tomorrow afternoon it's gonna be 18 degrees. So apparently tomorrow the temperature will drop by 10 degrees. But how about for the next week? Okay, so it's just today that's really, 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 really hot. Fuck. Yeah. I already enabled it again. That's good. Let's farm some money while we're here. Oh, you know what? Is there any artifact I need to farm for anyone? For example, Sucrose. Don't know if I did try to farm her at all. Where is she? She shouldn't be too far down, she's level 90. Ah, right here. So yeah, artifact recommendation. What is it? It's the one from Kazuya. And yeah, it's exactly the one I thought it was. Yep, so let's go for it. Yeah, this stream is gonna be funny. Can I increase the speed of the fan on my computer? Because if the fan aren't working at their hardest, I'm gonna have some issue with it. You know what, just go at full speed. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it, but I don't care. Okay. Maybe not at full speed, like 80%. It's just that the noise ramp up really fast. 80 seems too high. Still, 70 will probably be the max. Yep, that's the final level. Also, let me close all the software that might bring up the temperature. No, don't wait for OBS to close. I wanted to close Steam, but Steam was like, hey, first we need to close OBS. So no. Not closing shit. Strangely enough, I feel like I have more FPS by increasing the fan speed on my GPU. I don't know if I should link or... just I was doing something else before coming back to the game, so my mind is still focused on that. And the game feels smoother. Sometimes it does. But I don't... Yeah, it's probably not. Okay, this one is good, this one I don't care. This one I don't care. Let's continue. Yep. Guess yeah. I'm gonna turn off my Twitch playback.
The pinnacle of excellence. Fearless. Another star
Yeah, the
goes out.
temperature is unbearable. Thankfully, it should start to lower, but we're approaching summer, so the peak of the temperature is gonna be around now. And it's gonna last for an hour. At least we're gonna be prepared for this summer. Yeah, I don't know why they're insta-locked. I'm gonna have to watch the settings on them. A bit weird.
Strike a pop. Get to work. Suffer the wrath of Eve. Fearless. A dash of frosting. A burst of flavor.
Come on. And that should be over.
Into the void.
Yeah, told you. Go, my whale. Oh, now I still have plenty of resin. Oh, Bazinga. Yeah, I don't know why those one are instantly locked. Let's see. Where is this one? Oh, it's when they have HP percentage boost that they're locked. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna disable them every time myself. to avoid any issue.
Show no mercy.
Yeah.
Let my name
If
echo in song.
if in all of Europe there is a temperature like this and the sky is
Paradigm
blue,
shift.
I guess you're not gonna see lots of people in the chat. Everyone is gonna be
On to the
outside
freezer.
enjoying the sun,
The
like I
pinnacle of
was this
excellence.
morning. And yeah, you saw me stream, but earlier on in the morning, like 2 hours before I started streaming, I was like,
Lolene, eat Papa. Get him.
it's a good day. Let me go outside, send the later. And then in between noon and now, I was also outside enjoying the sun. I was sitting next to a turtle.
Shower me with crit. Annihilate. Mine to wield. Ha. 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 Ha.
Who cares if she's not using her elemental skill? Can still beat the shit out of that enemy by doing 6,000 per attack. Speaking of, I know someone that needs an improvement in the attack department. Ah, so sad. Yeah, it's only for no, not Dendro. Anemo character. Where is Columbina? Columbina! Here she is. What was I looking for? IR talent, like this one. Have I kicked his ass yet? Yeah, I've kicked Dr. ass. How about this? Available for a certain amount of time. Good. Also, on the side I'm gonna try to do my wardle. Yeah, now I'm gonna have another excuse whenever I cannot speak English, like the sun is melting my brain.
Another star goes out. A burst of sleep. Fearless.
Thank you for doing that thing. Let's continue. Yahoo! And yeah. For instance, resin, bye bye. Ooh, 4 at a time. Nice. Nice. I don't feel there's enough crown Columbia, but it's a start. I could craft it. Yeah, the improvement isn't even that good. So I
All
just don't know how
things
to
come
build it
to an
into a
end.
good Dendro character. Yeah. I mean, she shouldn't even be doing some Dendro reaction. But still, kinda can do it. Up. Any other tasks for today? No? Huh?
Even time itself.
Oh yeah, because I haven't clicked here yet. No, it's not still not enough. I need to actually spend my resin. So let's go to Fontaine. Yeah, I want to sleep right now. Why, son? Why must you do this? And do it to me? Out of everyone on Earth? You know, I think everyone is struggling with the heat right now.
Add Astra.
Like, I feel like Mr. M
Thank you for completing.
when he was complaining that, oh no, it's 39 degrees. Yep, gonna be me soon. It's not your turn anymore. No, it's mine. Sorry, but I still dislike it. I don't care, it's a gift from the Exxon Circle. That's literally the weapon from the Melusine. It's a reskin, and I know it is. But yeah, right now we're gonna continue on this one.
Be a bit.
Up. So what we're doing last time, I think we are preparing to talk to someone. Oh yeah, Naida got healed by Apep, kinda. We got attacked, we're into the Curatorium of Secret. No, not the Curatorium of Secret. Like this place. And we need to meet with someone, I think.
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Oh, sorry, it's not saying
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting as a hobby. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
Oh, well, if you insist, I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
They're gonna be like, bullshit.
Where did that come from?
Look at the level of detail.
They're gonna be like, that's not
It's so
sculpting.
lifelike.
Just
The
created it out
squirrel
of nothing.
descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet. What do you think? Striking, isn't it?
Kaveh? Kaveh, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Farazan, didn't you used to study in our darshan? Come take a look.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called? What is it, youngster?
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind. I just started working on it, and
Okay, I
this is
got
how
today's
it turned
wardrobe.
out.
I see.
Thank you,
Do you
Nicole.
tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside. Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image. I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. It has a certain classical beauty about it. Kaveh!
Sorry, Madam
Grandma's,
Farazan, I'm a little
yeah,
busy
yeah,
right
ping.
now. Don't wait up for me.
Like, Kevin is actually 20, the
What a
rest is
pity.
probably 300
That
years
young
old
man has
or
excellent
more.
aesthetic tastes.
5,000 even.
I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, can we
It'll
get
be
to
a
the game?
masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Just call me Nicole. Madame Faruzan? Was it?
What? Oh, no. That wouldn't be right.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall look forward to seeing your new work. In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was truly a pleasant surprise.
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly,
the
they
temperature is
don't
going,
call you
is going
madam for
down.
nothing.
So that's on.
Also,
I'm
I
actually
have
getting
to
used to it.
say, you're a very good
I mean,
judge of
I switched to my
character.
pyjama and like the
Because
summer
when I
version of my
think about
pyjama.
it, I
Even
really
like this,
am
the winter
someone
one.
who likes stories about heroes. That must be why I've quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
All of that, just for pretty much just an anecdote. Do you want to say you too?
What's
Talking about
wrong?
CG?
You look a little
Or a joke?
depressed. Kale got a fragment of the goddess of flowers, and all I got was one of the 7 pillars who served under King Deshret. I lost out, didn't I? That's what
He
you're
feels
upset about?
scared. He's like, oh yeah,
such
I
a
went to
child.
Stroma's trouble and everything, and only have like a fragment of a lower god where she got a bigger one.
Oh, so many books.
Yeah, it's
More
daytime.
than I could ever read in my life. But I've learned a lot that the textbooks could never teach me. I never realized that people in the distant past thought about some of the same questions we ponder today.
Okay, and what if I switch to night time? No, I can't switch the time. They thought of it. Is anyone else to talk to? Yeah, Kavi. No, he's very focused on his study. G'day, how's it going?
Hi, On. Thanks again for your notes. I'm done copying them, so here you go. You're welcome. Just let Paimon know if you ever need help again.
Payment got back your notes, that's fine. Hey, Jet. Oh my god. Yeah, the 3 big Sumeru ladies. They should have added Dory with them just for the heck of it.
Good to finally meet you in the flesh. It's a little surreal seeing you here after exchanging letters for so long. In my head, the boss of the Curatorium of Secrets didn't look so young.
Sounds like you have some history then?
Any budding mercenary group needs a steady supply of intel. They, in turn, can prove an exceptional source of the same. The Curatorium of Secrets is happy to cooperate with friends from all over the world. If you're interested, you'd be very welcome to join our network too, Miss Dia.
Can't say no to a solid partnership, especially out here in the desert. Having intel can mean the difference between life and death. But
Yeah, I think
cooperation's
they
built
know
on
they are.
mutual trust, and there isn't much
No need
contact
to
between
sound
the desert
strong
and Nagpie.
around them.
So I'm guessing you reached out to Jet first, Miss Nefer? What's behind your interest in the desert? Nostalgia? Or is there someone you're looking to take care of? Let's put all our cards on the table first. Things will go more smoothly that way.
I like your style, Flame Mane. Actually, I had this same discussion with Jet before we started working together. To be clear, I have no intention of using you for any ulterior motives, and I have no enemies in the desert as things stand now. Were that to change, I wouldn't drag outsiders into a conflict that doesn't concern them. There's no point in doing certain things if you don't do them yourself. Wouldn't you agree?
Well said. Taking responsibility for one's own affairs is the way of the desert folk. Huh. It's like you're one of us.
You sure that's a compliment?
Absolutely.
I'll take it. Perhaps we can discuss our cooperation in more detail now?
Sure. I love working with no-nonsense people. And you certainly fit that description. I look forward to a fruitful partnership.
As do I, my friends.
Cling. And let's continue.
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
To say the least. It took us one short teleportation, but we're here already. Good job, guys. Yeah. Wait, are we in the literal center of the mausoleum of King Deshret? Yep. But as you can see, oh no, there's still a compilation. I'm not. So I must not open any chest, no matter what, even if I end up losing on some Primo gems.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now, a tourist attraction? Ah, closer inspection reveals many familiar faces. To what do we dusty old fellows owe the honor? Surely you're not just here to chat.
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather enormous project.
Ho, enormous, you say? How large, then? Larger than the gaping void in our lives? Why,
that's
you've
a stun
even
in
put a
15
smile
seconds,
on
guys.
Goatee and Crocco's faces.
Is there anyone in
All
chat?
this activity is making
Am I
for
worrying
quite a
for
special
nothing?
day.
Might be. Please let me increase the volume of the game. I'm gonna push it back to 100%. It still feels low at some
I know
point.
that laugh. Lilipar? What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you three get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings. Truly hysterical.
Still a reminder,
Why,
I've
you-
only started Jet's quest and I don't know what Lupa is
I
yet.
know, no need to shout. You're right, Lilupar. Goatee, Crocco, and I all have the same problem. But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human bodies, and others are imprisoned eternally, leaving not a single shard behind. It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important. Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens to burst you at the seams.
Turf.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
I heard the mic. She went too close to the mic
Time
for
is
that
of the
voice line.
essence. Let's get down to business. We come to you, O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us
She's gonna
your
be like,
aid.
shut up, we're talking
As
with
for
friend, like,
precisely what we need your
give it
help
up,
with,
we'll talk about that afterwards.
It's a long story. So, to demonstrate our sincerity, we are prepared to first resolve the problems that plague the three of you.
All right, stop arguing, Crocco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The three questions are the crucial thing here. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless, with the passage of time, you have found a new answer?
Nope.
You could say so.
No, it's actually a
When
fun
you first
one.
asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question, it's the answer to all three of them. All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Well. Indeed.
I mean, that place is also shaped like an hourglass, like...
Our king
Did
was
you even
in
think
fact
about it?
attempting
Like,
to reverse time, to
what is the answer?
bring love and hate, right and
They're
wrong,
trapped in an hourglass.
the
What
rise
could be
and
the
fall
answer?
of all things back to their point of origin.
And they should have in music here. It's lacking some music. And they're out. And they're buffed. We might have to fight them at some point.
This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long time. You have my sincere gratitude.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You
Damn,
three
that's a
seem
praise.
to be in good spirits.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after
Okay, so that's the
everything
only
you've
screen I got
done for
spoiled
me,
for
I
the
sincerely hope
entire
you'll
event
never have to
as of yet.
experience it for yourself. Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you, Thoth, the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease. Seeing you two getting along so
Oh yeah,
well.
Setos is part of the quest, forget
Should we
about that.
maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Don't care about you,
Sure.
Cyrus.
I'm Sethos.
We don't care about
current
you,
leader of the
Setos.
Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino. And this is the former Spantamad sage,
Like,
Silas.
Jet show, like, this is a Jet, so, like,
I'm
she's actually
guessing
important to
none
the
of that
story.
means a whole lot to you.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about with my chosen
Okay,
disciple.
they're hanging out with Nefer now.
like a
All 3 of them are
helpless
becoming like, oh yeah.
Gods
We are the
and people
JoJo
of yore
Pillar
are
Men.
not
They're actually
necessarily
the Pillar Men,
welcome
my
in
god.
today's world.
They were stuck in a pillar.
Self-awareness is one of
They are
my
Nefer's
finest
Pillar Men.
qualities. I thought I ought to
Ah,
share
yeah,
its
yeah,
fruits
yeah.
with you two.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions.
But yeah, it reminds me
Let's
of
not forget, it was
the
my
Adepti
persistence that won you
in a
both
way,
your
like the
freedom.
few of them that aren't,
Fair point.
they don't
I
have
have
an
to
actual
applaud
model
your
that you know are not gonna be
persistence.
playable. Like,
And
they
I
look
must
similar to
praise
that.
you for
You know
your
they won't be
wisdom.
playable. They just
Now,
have a
state
nicer
your wishes,
NPC model.
young ones.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something for you in return.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been seen before.
Yeah, so, you know,
And we need your help.
the like of which has probably been seen once before.
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another, whether we were its cause or consequence.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Yeah, get over
Not
it.
a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts.
Yeah, I'm starting to believe Apep is right, but
shudder to think
she
what
was
could have
kind of
caused
wrong about the
Lesser
fact
Lord
that it's
Kusanagi
all
to
humans.
suffer such a plight.
I'm thinking she's mad about
Still,
certain people in
Why would
particular.
the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons. I suppose she and Kusanali must have some history.
You can help us make history too.
Oh, Apep has probably forgotten
Smooth
something.
talker.
about the Greater Lord. You know, because
Currently,
of
no
the
one
story
can
of the
connect to
game.
Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it, we can use its technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself. Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve. Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues. We have no choice but to go all in on this.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru. They need you.
Yeah, also...
And they need Aru.
What do we think, my
It's an issue that would still affect them.
Shall we lend our support?
If we didn't free them, like, they would have affected them in the end.
Naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
For fuck's sake, that's actually something I don't know about. It could be interesting. The early form of the ideal paradise envisioned by King Deshret, free from all limit and constraint. In a sense, it's an illusory realm formed from the convergence of countless soul and mind.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this, are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, like, it seems fake from the short description I've read about.
Before people can dream, they must first live.
Yes, I know. What you said is actually very, very deep.
We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss this further.
Better be alive than dead.
Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu, once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret. But now, we invoke the right to awaken you with our voices.
I can feel this strange sensation. Gonna scrambling as if answering the call of the Goat King. Is the goat?
Saint Bennu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Saint Shezepank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating
Go
autonomous
Power
will.
Rangers!
Ah, Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it has been. I trust you are keeping well.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with that same phrase, in life, death, and now even beyond.
Al-Akmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to Aru and permit them to perform technological renovations. You have the right to support or oppose the motion.
They're actually doing a poll for that. They're like, give us a sec, we need to open the old Discord server, make a poll like, hey guys, sorry, we're not in uni anymore, I know you have a life and everything, but please, can you answer the poll?
Sumeru is currently in the midst of
Can
a
we give
major
us
calamity.
the new student or old project so I can learn and
He
improve
was
it?
also a teacher of wisdom. A god without his people shall cease to
Yeah, and
exist.
Halal Mari is
and
just
King
a teacher.
Deshret's greatest wish was to provide protection for his people. Let us then honor our god king's wishes as we consider our decision.
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon Apep, will never communicate with us?
Apep is part of the pillars.
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But Apep is, in fact, healing the Dendro Archon as we speak.
Huh?
BS.
Can someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
I ask the three kings, can any of you vouch for the truth of this claim?
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Harishef, you diabolical
It's the gods that found another scapegoat.
I awakened our former colleagues for you.
He got too used to it. He was like, no, I'm not gonna be the scapegoat this time.
What sort of fiend would do that?
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpank, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do. Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the Golden Slumber will return to the ley lines. And once the ley lines flow again, these souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul. To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased have a right to rest in peace.
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way. But no matter. Saint Binu approves.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru.
I mean, they're still missing one vote, but there should be more than enough.
By the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will, let the gates of Aru be
Oh yeah,
reopened.
Armanudis, that's... Yeah, that's I know, I thought.
Hey, look at that!
What's this? Are we under attack? No.
I see.
Wait, it's...
Ah, yes. Tell, don't show. I love Genshin.
Here you are.
No, actually, tell
Through
and
the
then show.
sands of time, I see you.
Father. Father, is it really you?
It's Jet's father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the Golden Slumber, didn't he?
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown. Strong as a wild beast, and without shedding its...
That's cool. I didn't know he died. I mean, I know he died.
You have
But I
to
never
leave,
saw it in the
don't
game.
you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Samael, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is enough. Enough to set my heart at ease. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Father!
Brother?
Father.
Hey, Jet. Do you want something to eat? Maybe it'll help you feel better.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can finally rest in peace. I'm glad. It's a huge relief.
You've grown strong, Jet. More than enough to fend for yourself.
That a voice line counter
I'll leave the
for
past in my memory
the
where it
protagonist.
belongs.
Because
My
I think we've
family,
spoken
the good
more
times and
right
the
now than during the entire
Goodbye, Father.
Archon quest, like the last one. No, wrong bird, it's the one to the left.
Ah, me, what a touching reunion that was. It seems we did a good deed today.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, Aru is open. Now you have your opportunity, and with it, whatever trouble may ensue. Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world. Perhaps the relationship between gods and humanity follows a similar principle.
As for your proposed renovations, we
Like
cannot
that there is a
determine
bird,
which
a
functions
shark,
to keep or
a bird,
discard.
a crocodile, and a
Proceed
goat, but
as you
why isn't
see
there a
fit,
shark?
But please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any
Oi,
problems
Croc.
arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
If I'd known you'd
Because
be
yeah,
like
I know it's
this,
based on
I
like
would have locked
where
all of you
live the
away in
desert,
Aru, never to
the
leave
Nile,
again for all eternity.
the Nil's river, and
All of
pretty
us?
much every
What
animal
does
that
this
was
have to
living
do with
near
me?
it. But still, a shark would have been
Vilify me
cool.
no further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aru, allow me to present you with a gift.
Again?
Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself. This shall afford you some convenience. Unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done within the mausoleum.
Amazing. And all this is achieved just with the power of Aru?
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret did not use it for this purpose does not mean that it cannot be done. So, marvel away. This is the reward you have earned.
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality. What about the technical side? Do we have the manpower?
Why, yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
Oh, okay. So I could have played 30 more minutes last time to end this chapter. Oh, so that means we can probably finish this one today. Let me touch the blue. I want the blue liquid in my veins. Also reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think there was something to do with the blue pyramid at some point. Oh yeah, how are you doing, guys?
Fresh air. A
Yeah,
wondrous
and then they're
feeling.
like, fuck, finally, it's finished. Okay.
Naturally.
Okay, have fun now.
I have a sudden urge to stretch my legs. Can anyone recommend a suitable leisure activity?
I might have had some recommendations for you were this the past, but here and now, for someone who has just left prison, there could be no greater joy than simply being outside of it at last.
They're gonna see the fake scan, they're gonna be like, ah, yeah, ah. So we are out of this prison, then we need to get out of this prison, which is a pyramid, and then when they're outside, like, ah, yeah, the sky is fake,
As
we're
I
still inside
thought,
of a bigger
The
prison.
so-called 7 pillars of King Deshret are as underwhelming as ever.
What do you mean? Not a fan of the boys' club?
As men, as individuals, and even as gods, they are entirely undeserving of my attention. Al-Akhmar once commanded me to select a king from among the people, so naturally my eyes will open only for one who is worthy.
Ugh. Can we talk about something else? It all sounds pretty complicated, and I haven't read that many storybooks.
You think this is a mere story? Well, many would also say that the journey you shared with your father is not but a tale. My life, your life, they are nothing but stories. Little girl, it appears that you really have grown. In the past, you would have flown into a blind rage at my words, but now you are unperturbed.
Oh, it's nothing. I just feel like you're right. Getting all pissed at someone for telling the truth is pointless. It only makes me look petty.
This alone is proof enough of your growth. You're doing well, my dear girl. You're becoming ever stronger. Strong enough to defend the people and things you hold dear.
You think so? I hope you're right.
Yeah, game. When do you give our vision? Please, please. I don't know. I think Jet's broken there at some point. When you have a fan favorite NPC like this and they're not playable, yeah, it's weird. And I won't spoil too many things, but we know it's possible that she comes as a playable character one day with
the
different
successor
skin.
to the Temple of Silence. Hello.
Yep. That's me.
Yeah, only thing I would say to Seto's family in real life is hello, and then I never talk to him again.
Outfit, I'm guessing you come from the desert too.
That's right. Started off in the desert, went to the rainforest, then went from there to Nodcry, where I work as an intel broker.
Huh. Well, this is interesting. You don't seem to talk about yourself all that much. Yet here you are, volunteering your life story to me. However abridged.
Maybe I'm looking to make some new friends.
I like making friends too. I'm easier to talk to than Sino and a little more streetwise than Tainari.
What the fuck do you mean you're easier to talk to than Sino? Are you BSing right
strike
now?
up a conversation with you.
Was I that obvious?
I think you did fine. You were mindful of my attitude and hoped to lure me in through sentiment.
Lure you in isn't exactly how I'd put it. I see it more as an invitation.
An invitation to what?
To put down your luggage. Lay down your burdens. To return to your homeland. And be truly welcome in the place you once felt so estranged from.
And that's the Setos I ate.
You're a more
Get the
interesting
fuck
heir
out,
to
Setos.
Bamoon than I was expecting.
Since you're familiar with my grandfather,
Yeah,
I'll assume you're aware
Setos
of our
and religious
situation.
business or
I'd like to
bullshit.
make friends with you.
Whatever you want to call it.
And I think you'd be a great asset to us. Not to mention the power you and I both hold. Originally belonged to the same organization.
Aha. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I prefer un effort on Setos by a long shot. Ah, they are unvoiced. Probably added at the last second. Yeah, sorry, you will not retalk.
Do you hear that? Sounds like your teacher is scolding mine.
No, I didn't hear it.
Classic.
They aren't talking.
Did you see her? She's a former Vahumana student who dropped out of the academia and went to Nodcry to work as an intel broker. There's more to her than meets the eye.
How can you tell? Do the Matra have
Don't read the
information on
latest
her?
Some, but nothing
One
telling.
Piece chapter.
I'm basing it on the fact that she seems to be an expert liar. She can fool many with her words.
A sixth sense for liars after investigating so many of them, I take it?
Yep. What about you? What do you make of her?
A little earlier, in the corner,
I noticed she gave some supplies to Jet and had her deliver them to the main group.
She's meticulous and highly observant.
Besides, what was it you said? Making it to the top is no easy feat in any profession. Anyone who's at the top of their game has to have some sort of edge over others.
It's true, but she's not the only one at the top of her game. I also am, and so are you.
Sure, but what's to guarantee she won't overhear us talking about her?
Don't worry, I have my methods. Sethos is distracting her.
Ah, I see.
Wow. Wait for the researcher to arrive. Okay. Can just go there then. It's not like actually wait. Wait for a while.
You must be the ones tasked by the Academia with renovating Aru?
That's right. Good afternoon. I'm Kaveh, and these two are Termezi and Naisaburi. Hey, I'll hate them. Come and introduce yourself.
We've met before. This is Thoth, the Ibis King, and everyone knows these two. Afternoon, gentlemen.
I've only ever seen these two in murals.
Ah, the paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess. Precisely the activities we most enjoy, funnily enough. No, only you enjoy playing chess. We were just humoring you.
I wouldn't go that far.
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the Academia indicates that this project requires expertise in various disciplines, including the deciphering of ancient texts, mechanical engineering, the restoration of ancient ruins, and elemental theory. The most capable minds in their respective fields are here before you. If there are no objections, we'd like to begin our work.
The artisans who built Aru for Al-Ahmar gave their very lives to create this splendid work. Follow their example by giving your utmost devotion to this project.
I didn't know that. We'll do our best, of course, but we certainly won't be sacrificing our lives.
Such brazen words. Humans these days are a far cry from their ancestors.
Yeah, that slave back in the day, Genshin. I cannot believe that.
You show for King Deshret.
No, that's not what he meant. Please
So he
don't
reacts
worry him.
it.
He shares your sentiments, just not your, penchant for hyperbole. Assuming that's what you were going for?
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project like people in the legends of old. Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd have made it look a lot more visually appealing, but we were really pressed for time on this occasion. I hope you'll forgive me if it's a little rough around the edges.
Naturally.
If my fellow ministers deem this meager display of respect sufficient, I suppose I can consider agreeing to their proposal.
Why are you so preoccupied with the ostentatious displays of respect to Al-Ahmar? We should be trying to make things easy for them. You never know. We might have to rely on these young people to look after us in our old age.
Exactly.
This is Aru's mainframe. Be
Okay, finally getting to the plot.
with great caution.
It's kind of
We
small.
certainly will. Thank you for your assistance.
You may attempt to lay out punishment should you so desire, though I'm afraid it would be futile. You and I both know that certain components of Aru can only be operated by humans.
King Deshret always believed in humanity. Still, the reason that Aru's modules are designed that way is not so much because he trusted them, but more because he was wary of you.
Is that true? No wonder human artisans helped to build Aru then. He actually required human assistance to create his greatest work.
Naturally.
Have you noticed that the Goat King keeps giving superficial responses? It's like he's just going through the motions and leaving the real debate to his colleagues.
He understands the art of perfunctory speech. That's what earned him his position as the Minister of Ministers. It seems the rumors about King Deshret being a poor judge of character are baseless after all.
Excuse me for being blunt, but it sounds suspiciously like you're putting yourself on a pedestal and mocking me.
Yeah,
You're
Kave,
mistaken.
that's not something new.
And while there's nothing strictly wrong
Must
with
be used to
making
it at this
every
point.
conversation about yourself, it's not exactly a positive tendency either.
You? Whatever. I knew it'd be like this working with you. All right, let me past. I need to look at this console.
It's your job to activate it after all. Let's begin. Everyone, please proceed with the external checks and preparations as per the procedures outlined in the engineering plan.
Hello there, youngsters.
What are you doing, fellow kids?
The Ibis King came to life. What do you mean, came to life? I've been alive the whole time.
You did say we could start our research, right? Are you having second thoughts now?
I've reviewed the proposal. The work you're planning to carry out on this grand device is ambitious in its scope. You have ample confidence in your abilities, I take it?
I wouldn't say I'm feeling hugely confident, but given how bad things are, I'd rather at least try something than sit around waiting to die.
You are the top scholars of your day. I trust you are aware that there are countless links between Aru and the Akasha?
Aru and the Akasha? But
I thought the Akasha was the Academia's greatest technological accomplishment, created years ago by the Dendro Archon to help her people access knowledge.
And you too? Do you not know either?
You've read the instruction manual, right? You tell them.
An instruction manual? The Akasha has an instruction manual? The Dendro Archon is a kind and thoughtful god indeed.
It used to sit on a shelf in the corner at the House of Dana. Not the most popular read. If the manual is to be believed, Aru was in fact the original inspiration for the Akasha system.
What?
What?
But there are so few records about Aru anywhere. And practically none of the scientific expeditions
Yeah, I wonder
since the
why.
desert had anything to do with it.
Maybe there has something to do with the
This is
forbidden
something
knowledge.
you could
Maybe,
not
maybe not.
possibly have known. You may have heard many stories about the desert, but what is the most important aspect of history? Consider this a quiz. Anyone from Vahumana present?
I'm from Vahumana. It's, well, veracity.
Precisely. And a large part of veracity is the chronological order
Why
in
is
which events
Thoth,
occur.
Thoth
I may as
or
well tell
farming?
you. In the beginning, Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers, descended upon Sumeru. The glory of the heaven was within her. She brought life, oases, and knowledge to this land. Then she created the Jinn, enlightened them, and ordered them to serve her. 2 other gods also walked upon this land where wisdom flowed in abundance, and the 3 met beneath the great green trees. It was the first and greatest alliance. We should speak with reverence of this covenant between the 3,
Lizard.
which transcended
Look at the
both
nice lizard.
time and life.
It's chilling right there.
For they promised that in Sumeru, wisdom would be shared with all. All the great changes in Sumeru's history began with the goddess of flowers. For King Deshret's sake, she pried into the secrets of Celestia, and for this was burned to ashes by the flames of wrath. So
Yeah,
grieved was King Deshret
It's hard to
by her
remember if it's
passing
actually the true
that
story
he
or
lost
not.
all interest in state affairs and devoted himself instead to the knowledge that she had brought back. It was after learning of the technology from that floating island in the sky that he first conceived of Aru. And so, the Akasha was inspired by Aru, while the basis for Aru itself came from Celestia's technology.
Well, if the two share a common technological origin, then connecting one system to the other is an entirely feasible idea.
Unbelievable. Have you no reverence at all for celestial technology?
No, I do, but there's no time for that. The schedule is too tight. Blame it on the deadline.
Perhaps you could try coming up with our cutoff dates.
You know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day? I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
Yeah, also, Sir Ibis, King, you don't plan on getting directly involved at all, do you?
Yes, well, you strike us more as having come to give a popular science lecture. Or, wait, does this count as more of a first-hand witness statement?
Neither. Anyway, this sounds like far too much work for me.
Still, if Aru is so powerful, why didn't King Deshret use it for more ambitious ends?
Yeah, why do we use a microwave? Like, do you know how fucking powerful a microwave is? And we just use it to cook our food.
They could come to fruition.
Like, sometimes it's easier to use a lot of
his
power to do
wish
something
was to
really
create
simple.
something that could
I
rival
mean, it doesn't
the
really
very
use that much
world
power
itself.
compared to the rest, that's why we use a
The
microwave.
Lord of Flowers sacrificed everything for
Let's see,
that
there's lots of
ambition.
technology.
What he desired, she bestowed.
Oh, he's gonna grab the
and
lizard.
thus was knowledge brought into the
Lizard.
world. Her courage and sacrifice had to be honored with the most splendid of monuments. Or King
Just give me the
Deshret would
tail.
surely have deemed it a grave injustice. And that monument, built from knowledge and technology, etched with a sacrificial and courageous love, even in its unfinished form, it deserves to be treasured. At that time, King Deshret said the following to the Lord of Dendro. Since we share an eternal covenant, I shall never be your enemy. Hence, the fruit of wisdom from the heavens is not to be devoured. Remember, it is not that I lack the power to become the enemy of wisdom. Yet you and she have taught me much and shown me kindness. For this, I cherish you both. In the end, Aru was only used to store a portion of the souls. It was but a primitive form of the masterwork the king had envisaged. His final hope for Aru was to return to the past, when she yet lived.
So the point you're making is, King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he only ceased his imperious ways out of affection for the goddess of flowers and the Dendro Archon. You could see this as an act of mercy, but you could also see it as the sentiments that lay between these three gods placing constraints on him. This was, after all, the foundation of the alliance between them.
This explains why Aru was both a prison and a monument, and why the answer to the 3 questions was time.
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all manner of misfortune. This is as true for gods as it is for humans. Love is the same. It is both a prison and a monument. All right, let us pause the story here for now.
Yeah, thank you for...
Seeing as you've been so diligent, I'll offer a little help. Who's in charge again? Is it you two?
Is Kaveh in charge?
Yes, me and him.
Yeah, okay, Kaveh thinks he's in charge.
Close your eyes. Wisdom hides in the space between the tangible and the intangible. It is to convey the incommunicable through the simplest of mediums. By the power of King Deshret, I shall grant you a glimpse into the unseen secrets that lie at the threshold of existence.
Oh, gameplay! Yippee!
Where did this come from? Is it a new mechanism?
It looks more like some form of externalized information. You've rendered it visible?
Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge, the power of our king permits one to perceive ingenuities that do not belong to this world. This is no ordinary mechanism. It reflects the internal structure of Aru.
Kinda simple.
Whether you choose to increase or decrease, keep or discard. Come, use these to achieve the outcome you desire.
Looks mechanical to me. Better let me handle it, just in case. But wait, how do I get up there?
Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is.
Act 10. First time there is an Act 10 in Genshin. I'm sorry about that. Okay, small issue. I don't really know how to do those puzzles. It's probably something I should have done before during a quest, but at least it seems easy.
Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Alhaitham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I've sent it to your screen. Do you see it?
Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older
Oh, it's
script.
nice when the couple doesn't argue with each
Here
other.
in my verses
Like they're
written
working
for
well
the
together
Yellow
when they
Sands.
don't argue
Looks
about
like
like
cultural
who's paying the
information from the
bills.
age of King Deshret.
If so, I suggest you delete it.
Ah, so it's actually a bug with Twitch
Words
itself. I
thrown
knew
together
it.
merely for fun.
I can't comment either. I think
no
it's from
idea
7TV.
Aru kept a record
I
of
think if you don't have 7TV, you can comment, but that's pretty much it.
As long as you're certain that this is strictly
But yeah, I
private
see you guys in chat.
information,
I mean,
that's
I don't.
fine.
I literally can see
It
the
is
tab show people in chat,
All
but
right, well,
I
guess
see
I'll
you.
start now.
Oh yeah, I guess I can still see it on yeah, I can see it in the dashboard. Yeah. Oh yeah, Kaveni suitcase. Yippee! Okay. Ah, it's like in Portal. Oop. But yeah, Ball, how is it going? Is it out on your end? Probably not. Wait, what do you mean you went there? Alright. And I'm fine with that. And it should be GG. Yep. Because the puzzle ends here.
Found some more. Sending them over to you now.
These are all reports about the Gurubad conflict.
Can we delete them?
I'd say so. Most of this information has already been archived anyway.
Ah, nice.
What if there are
First thing the new
details in
IO
there
do
that
is
Vahumana
remove the
missed?
old code. Like,
What
oh
are
no,
we
we don't
supposed
need
to
that
do if they
anymore.
come after us in the
You
future?
can discard it. Discard the
They'll just have to live
documentation.
with it.
I'm not gonna use
If we
it.
don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an academia in the future, let alone a Vahumana Darshan.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, done. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out.
Let's check it out. But yeah, I wonder when you do the normal quest, like, are you still in the same room? Or is it just a different version of it? Because the first time I'm actually here. Did I do it? Apparently. At least it's a good mini game.
Another monument.
Hold on.
The controls are really intuitive and it's not that complex. Actually, it's literally not complex at
Still
all.
reading it? How long is it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains records left by the artisans who built Aru.
Is it important?
Maybe?
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to rely on my intuition to pick the parts worth keeping.
What about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King Deshret decided to silence them after the construction of Aru was complete.
Ah, yes,
Sounds
they
like
were
pure
already starting to
mythology to me.
unionize.
Surely
Unionize.
that kind of thing didn't really happen.
Unionize, yeah. Funny, I was about to say.
The records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on various myths. Still, the artisans did leave details of their plans to survive, including blueprints for their escape route.
Even that got recorded? Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this first before I delete it.
Is that truly necessary? You won't be needing those.
No, the blueprints are important. I want to keep them as a memento.
He's gonna steal it. It's gonna be like, where is my source? Oh, I made it the fuck up. No, actually, he stole it from an ancient pyramid. His building style is gonna change instantly.
It meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be good.
I gotta say, it's the strangest feeling, this cross between reality and the intangible. It's like drifting between life and death, or in and out of a dream, using my own hands to manipulate illusions that are forever out of reach.
Chasing dreams in the most literal sense. Definitely a novel experience.
What happens if my spirit just floats away?
That's called a ghost,
That
Clary.
won't happen. Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate just yet if I were you. There's likely to be a phase 2 of this project.
All right. I'd better keep my wits about me then.
What? We're still playing as KV? Okay. KV Gaming.
Hey-ya!
Now if you want to know. They're talking about KV.
I expected that the outside world no longer respected the ancient gods, but even so, I do find the tone of these
Oh
youngsters
no,
to
the
be
young
dreadfully
ones.
impolite.
It's always
It
them.
should hardly come as a
They are the
surprise to
issue.
you. I remember you saying the same thing last time.
Yeah.
I assumed that was just a one-off. I did not realize it was the norm. Don't you think that young lad's
There's always been the norm that the kids talk back and
There's a rather uncanny
do some funny
resemblance
things
to
when they are kids, even though it might be
Surely a
illegal
sign
and
that he is a
dangerous.
man of rare intelligence.
Like, we are stupid as kids. Even as teenagers, I would argue.
The rest of them, though, much
Bleh.
better. The blonde
Would argue as someone that cannot speak English
so
properly
sincere.
when I'm
That's
24.
the kind of kid I can respect. Oh, really? Well, what about your disciple, Nefer? She's about the furthest from sincerity that a person
Thank you,
can
Croc.
get.
Ah, and now you hit the crux of the issue. Thoth is spouting lies again. He cares nothing for sincerity. He likes Nefer simply because her personality is just like his. Thus, in giving his approval to Nefer, Thoth is simply validating himself. The rest is but smoke and mirrors.
You have some nerve saying that. There really is no helping you two.
Shut up, chess rookie.
What nonsense is this? How dare you tell me to shut up?
How can you engage in such banal chitter-chatter at a time like this? Aru has been opened. The glory and splendor of a bygone age is about to sweep over the earth like a flood. And you're here squabbling like petulant children. All three of you are insufferable. King Deshret was merciful, indeed, giving you a chance to be released from prison. I say, you should have been locked up for good.
Say to that guy.
Ah, but Bennu, look on the bright side. Had they not been released, we would not have been awoken.
Yeah, but like, you're the dead spirit of those guys.
You've been here this whole time. You should be scolding them along with me.
I miss Hermanubis. It's not a real reunion without him here.
And now you're avoiding the topic and talking to yourself. Why King Deshret designed your personality like this, I will never understand.
Isn't this simply proof that our king supports my free will?
Oh, look at those two rust buckets. Suddenly, you two do not seem so bad after all.
Here, here. If being stuck together for thousands of years fosters no friendship, I cannot say what would.
Naturally.
Yeah, soft, yeah, Toph does seem to have like a French accent, or at least he has a deep accent. I don't know from what country, but he has a deep accent. Yeah, I don't want to talk to Altair or Taigari. I know it's Ali from or something like that, but Altair is easier to say. Is that a cube map or is it actually the outside world? Yeah, okay, it's the outside world. It seemed a bit flat. This we're finally out.
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of Sumeru as well?
I mean, yeah, pretty much everyone does.
Greetings, Crocodile King.
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Sounds like you really care about her.
Yes, although to be exact, it is a mixture of both concern and curiosity that I feel.
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering how she's doing.
Wait a moment.
Sobek is calling a Pep on Discord.
I tried calling out to a Pep, but there was no response. This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on taking care
She
of
refused the Discord call.
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that a Pep agreed to help Nahida. Guessing she made a bad impression on you or something.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king?
I'm not. Let's go with I'm not, because I think I'm partially in the know.
The story
but,
begins
not fully.
a long time ago. Al-Ahmar was always a wishful thinker where the Dendro dragon was concerned. Without consulting her, he decided to list her among the 7 pillars and declared his own power to be far superior to hers.
Damn, that's some big aura farming
when
from him.
our king was at the height of his power. Ibis Goti and I were no match for him. And so we chose to submit and serve as his ministers. But not a Pep. No, she never thought much of him. To a Pep, Al-Ahmar's pride and sense of superiority were nothing but ignorance and hubris.
And yeah,
In
that's
fact,
understandable.
they fought numerous times, but usually the battle ended in a draw. In the end, King Deshret coveted the power of Celestia, only to end up corrupted by knowledge.
Beep boop, you shouldn't even
His
be...
final act
You
was
shouldn't
to
even be
trick the
in the
dragon
known
into
about that.
swallowing
Like,
him
you shouldn't know
whole,
about the
leaving her to
forbidden
bear the
knowledge.
torment of his sins. The Dendro dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. She hated Al-Ahmar.
Yep. Corrupted by knowledge, like, that's literally the forbidden knowledge. He shouldn't be able to know what that is. Because it has been removed from everyone's memory through Soul.
And so, her willingness to help the
The only way
Dendro
is probably
Archon
what...
through this
Yeah,
crisis
it's only if
comes as
it
a
was
great
protected from
surprise
Soul
indeed.
affected his mind
It makes
inside
one
of the prison.
wonder whether
That's the only thing I can see.
perhaps the Dendro Archon assisted
But I mean, if he
her
doesn't
in the
really know what the
past.
forbidden knowledge is, but does know it exists, it's fine. It's like, we also know about the forbidden knowledge. It doesn't affect the world because we don't know what it is. You say some words.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long years of torment. As much as she loathes the 7, a Pep knows kindness when she sees it. No wonder she was willing to make an exception.
Yeah, that's the sense we got from dealing with her, too.
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. And this despite the fact that she symbolizes life itself. How ironic. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity and gods.
Yeah, but she can help individuals, and we are humans, and neither is God, so... And there are some exceptions. As long as she decides to only help us, that's fine with us.
For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. Just to be on the safe side, why don't we grab anyone who isn't busy right now and go look for her? I'm alright, Paimon.
Oh. Okay, so she's still on the Discord.
It seems the treatment was effective.
Yo, and Apep is here.
When do my deeds require your evaluation?
Yeah, JPEG Apep!
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further. One ought not expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You brought her to the front door, Apep! Of course you're not gonna bring her
Like
further
an
away.
oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how beautiful that oasis is, and how much hope it brings.
You dare appraise my being?
No,
Apep is gonna blush.
I'm expressing my
But
gratitude.
yeah, Naida is a bit greener now.
I want to thank you for sharing your precious life force with me.
Awake already? You are more resilient than I thought.
Pep. I feel much better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's ley lines will be competently managed. If
What
I
does she care about
suffer
it?
any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this
Yeah, yeah.
land, will be
If
held
I suffer
responsible.
anything from it, yeah.
And you would not enjoy being held to account by me.
She said she didn't care about it,
what
but
you
now she
require.
does.
But I would assume this task even if you did not demand it. Sumeru is my responsibility. I must resume my duties as soon as possible.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize how unextraordinary your strength is.
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Then hold steady. We go forth.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep? Do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum of King Deshret?
I see that after all this time, El Ahmar's menagerie of ministers remain as vile as ever.
Yeah, you're part of it,
It's a
Apep.
pleasure,
Whether you like it or
Dendro
not.
Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven Pillars.
What a nauseating thought.
She was actually
You are
waiting,
not
she was
the
like,
first
wait, they're
insects
in the
I have had
meeting.
the
I must not
displeasure of
join the
dealing
Discord
with
call.
today.
I must wait a
Swarm
sec
of
before
them
joining
tugged
it.
on my tail on my way over. Goodness knows what hovels they crawled from. Why do all the creatures of this world remain so lowly after all this time?
What did you do with them?
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets? Boer, this is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again, unless absolutely necessary.
Yeah, she's gonna be playable.
Then I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
It matters not to me. Simply
Because
refrain
soon
from
they are in the
bothering me
game, it's Apep. Actually, I think it's the best example of a tsundere in the game. Then she's not gonna do something and acting like a
Times
mini,
like
and
this, I feel
she
glad that
indeed
she has no
does it at the
interest
end.
in any of this.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're
And
almost there.
he is the goat. Here are the goats.
We made it.
Solange.
Huh? Wait, that voice.
I'm
gonna fall.
Yippee! Bunch of friends. Wait. Is that Aranakin on the left? Please tell me it's Aranakin on the left. But yeah, I need to screenshot that. The friends! I forgot the name of this one, but I know this one, yeah, he has a sword and everything.
That's a relief.
So it's the most important ones.
Indeed.
The Dendro Archon's familiars. They are the last thing I expected to see here.
Familiars, like, if they are the Dendros Archon familiar, you are the King Deshret familiars, guys.
Huh? Wait, what are the Aranara doing here? Don't you guys hate the desert? Obviously, I was worried about the Dendro Archon.
No, that's not
I've been
Aranakin.
supporting
I
them
don't
with
think
my
he's here.
Pari powers the whole way here.
Ah, the voice Sorush, that's been so long since I've heard it.
Not just people. It's all these non-human beings, too. It's hard on them. I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you all. I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in.
Wait, no, it's...
Once I'm done,
Who are those Aranaras? Like,
discuss our next
I thought I
steps.
knew this one, but I'm not
Traveler?
sure. No, he has a
Paimon?
sword, so he must be here.
Shall we find a place for our friends to stay? Awesome! Let's go!
And since it's not showing like their name, I don't think it's one we...
questions.
The ones we know. Yeah, but he has a sword. There's one, the one that made the soup. Yeah, I think I recognize this one. The one behind is probably the one... Yeah, it's probably the one that cooks. And
I think that covers everything.
the other one.
Thank you. We can get going now.
I don't know, guys. It's been a while. Yeah, so they are indeed name. Okay, so it's indeed Ararikan. Okay, so I know this one, I remember this one. Oh, sorry, she's following us, of course. Arayuta, that rings a bell, but not much. Arasata, I don't know. Arasha, I think I remember who this one is. If it's not Balika, but like the one that punches everyone and forgets what's his name. But are they all gonna follow me? Ah! I need to change my team. I cannot change my team. For fuck's sake. I want to take a screenshot with Naida. No! Look at the boys. Go back inside the mausoleum. Okay, we cannot sprint. Is there gonna be a cutscene or something happening? It's worrying me a bit. Even though, like, I like looking at them. Look at the gang. Yeah, I think I've done every quest with Sorush. I might be missing one or two, but I've done most of our character development, even though I remember almost nothing of it, sadly. Like, my memory is as bad as one of the... My memory is as bad as the Aranara's one. Blah. Articulate, Ludi. You're gonna be able to say everything you want in English. Just articulate. And not the same more. Big Dendro Dragon threw us across the sky, so scary and so many Nara here. Shut up, Arapas. They're all looking at us. Wait, they're all looking at us? Surely all those Nara can see us. Nara are always so busy working here and there. I hide. Don't let the Nara catch us. They can have the port, but... Wait, no. Nara can't have the port. My sister said I have to look after it. The Nara are coming.
Hello, everyone. It's only us.
Oh, I'm so disappointed they are not all voiced, but I'm still happy with it. All are Dendro, Nara, Ludojeu, and White Floaty. A lot of Dendro, Nara. Yeah, it's been a long time.
It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here. Especially since you don't like the Veluca.
Yeah, I know Valuka is sent.
Vanarana doing well?
Valuka is bad, it gets everywhere. Arja is is Vasarachri, Varasachri protects Varanara. So that means Araja is protecting Varanara. Sorry, everyone who stayed behind will do their best to protect their home, and we'll do our part too.
Everyone's here. Good.
I'm voiced.
You look like you were about to pass out back there. Then you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me.
The mighty red floaty.
Red Oh, excuse me! Are you comparing me to Paimon?
It's so good when the Sarushi is voiced. It suits you.
I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see, the situation is critical, and everyone is very busy with their various tasks, so...
Can all help. I bought a bot to make soup very delicious. All of us are here to help. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't
they're all
thank you
gonna
enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aru, processing excess information, and helping restore
Yeah, so they're gonna
everyone's
be
confidence.
making the food.
I'm sure you'll find it all very straightforward. I can help too. Just let me know where I'm needed.
Together. Yeah, there's only one emote I would like to spam in the chat, but I can't. Wait, I can do it in 7TV. Kinda. Where is it? It's the only thing that's gonna be in the chat. First of all, this one. And where is the second one? God. It's too small on OBS. Cannot find it. Where is it?
Up to no good.
No, I don't think I did it. There was the Aranara and Sorush emote at some point.
That definitely sounds suspicious. Traveler, Paimon, I have other work to attend to here that needs to take priority. Could I trouble you to investigate the situation Arabalika spoke of? No problem. Leave it to us. Thank you. I'm counting on you.
Thank you, Naida.
There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them. Is that acceptable to everyone?
I mean, yeah, but after some point, will they just... I mean, can they show themselves? Okay, I actually don't know about this one. I know that people that grow up forget about them, but it seemed
There's nothing to
automatic,
fear.
not forced.
No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there.
But yeah, I guess they all
Here you
try
are.
to stay hidden, but only the child can see them, even when they stay hidden.
blessing upon
That's
you
probably how
all.
it works.
Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gaze meets yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams.
Okay, no, so they can show themselves to people. It's actually Naida that put a spell on them. So okay, so that's actually sorted out fairly logically. I kind of like it. The people around you turn their head and scan the surrounding. They hear it too. Ancient voices speak from the forest, soothing everyone's heart. Do not fear, do not be afraid. Do not be overcome by the storm.
Do not fear. We will face it together. This too shall pass.
And then you're just gonna hear everyone scream like, ah! What the fuck is that thing? Alright, Can, how are you doing? Ah, looking this way. Oh no, it's okay, it's okay. I mean, I don't see anyone looking your way, but that's fine. Arabalika will protect you all. And those one cannot show themselves, they are too scared. They must have more courage. Yeah, no one is looking at them, that's a bit of a shame. Oh, Offensive, welcome back. Are you able to talk in the chat? All done with some grilling. Oh, so you were indeed able to grill today. Is it hot on your end?
Ah, everyone's here. Wonderful.
For me, it's like 30 degrees outside.
Are you recovering all right? You mustn't push yourself too hard.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for your concern. I see. Using the power
I
of
see.
Aru to reboot the Akasha and gain access to Irminsul. It's a sound plan, although I regret to be the bearer of bad news, but with the state that Irminsul is currently in, it's impossible to access via traditional means. Even the Akasha won't change that.
Alas, we had feared this may be the case.
And what about non-traditional means?
Non-traditional means?
Are you saying...
Desperate times call for new measures.
Oh. Yeah, it's still the end of the world on this end of the world. Okay. At least we're not on the end of the world where the world has ended yet. Hi! The fuck are you doing here? I almost forgot about you. Where's Durin too, like?
Hey, we're here!
I like to have the hard guy, but where the fuck is Durin?
Ah, it's you.
Guess he also spends
Is there a
time with
situation?
Albedo, so... They have shared custody,
The
and this week
Aranara
it's
have good intuition when it comes to
Albedo's time
people.
with Durin.
In other words, there may well be a traitor among us.
Given everything that's going...
The Aranara have good intuition when it comes to people. In other words, there may well be a traitor among us.
Given everything that's going on, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't.
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence broker, I trust you have a solution?
Not one that I'm willing to volunteer. What's in it for me?
Let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations. Whatever business you're in, an avenue to demonstrate your abilities could never hurt.
I like the sound of that. Glad we're on the same page.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at
I don't
Caravan
know if we're gonna have the
knows
time
who you
to
are.
build
I take it you've read the
the
files
chapter
on
before I
everyone
have to
in
do
the
it.
area?
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees, and am more or less up to date on where everyone stands.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as suspicious. I've identified 3 names. The Aranara saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect. The other person was probably just a messenger, and in all likelihood has already left Caravan Rebat.
Everyone is heading for the desert per the evacuation order. Anyone willing to turn back at this stage is almost certainly with the Fatui.
There's no way it was a spur-of-the-moment decision to act at a time like this. This spy must have been planted long ago. We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings of a plan.
Ooh,
I
105
see.
day streak,
Your
nice.
suspicions are well founded.
My gosh,
I'd be
where'd my
watching him
gloves
too if I
go?
were you.
I'm
So
guessing it's
far, we
also
still
out on
lack
your
solid
end.
evidence that he's been bribed. He hasn't made any recent purchases that would indicate he came into some cash.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm.
Okay, this feels
before
like
we
a
make
side
our
quest,
move.
Genshin. Or
I
like
can
filler
handle it.
content.
I'm not based in Sumeru, so barely anyone at Caravan Rebat knows who I am.
Yeah,
And
but
you're
do
certain
you
you've
see how
never
you look,
encountered this
Nefer? You
person
don't look
in
like an
Nokrai?
NPC. They're gonna be worried when
I'm
I see
certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides Jet. There's no way he could have seen my face before. Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises any red flags, I'll bring him toward the main road.
Understood. I'll take it from there.
Excellent. Well,
But yeah, actually,
it's a
what's
pleasure
it called in
working with you.
English? Like, I know in French it's called a plancha. But how is it called in English? Probably the same thing, since I don't know what it means in French. Yep. Wait, no. Let's see. No, apparently it's also called a plancha in English. Ah. But yeah. This noon we had ate some sausages cooked on the plancha. That was fine. Very fine indeed.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically.
I'm just making
People
sure
only
in
say what
English
they
it's
want
called
to.
the same thing.
So don't be your own
Griddle.
fool.
It also be called a griddle. No, that's not exactly the same thing. Ah, yeah, okay. Griddle, also called girdle in the UK, is a cooking device consisting mainly of broad, usually flat cooking surface. Yes, that's it. So it's called a griddle. Huh. It's come from the Anglo-French. Ah, alright then. So griddle or girdle? Yeah, I'm gonna go with griddle if I remember it. But yeah. Oh, Nefer! Hello, Nefer! Wait, am I gonna be able to use your skill on the dude? No, no. Just need to go a bit to the left and that's it.
Darker skin, scars, frequents the desert and has ample combat experience. Nothing unusual about how he dresses or acts. Huh? What's that he's looking at? A coin. Interesting. Could that be how his contact paid him? Conveniently discreet for someone trying to hide any unexplained income. And yet it could be highly valuable. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I don't suppose you happen to see a lady wearing a hat?
Ma'am, what are you doing in Caravan Rebat all by yourself? The main group evacuated some time ago. Didn't you pass them on the road?
My friend and I
Nefer,
lost some of our
I think it would be
cargo
smart
along
though
the
to like
way.
hide your
I
vision
didn't want to miss
in
out
case
on
like this.
potential business, so I told her to go on ahead and meet the client while I retraced our steps. I didn't think it would be so late by the time I found it. And then there was a terrible sandstorm. I guess I must have taken a wrong turn, because I didn't see any large groups on my way here.
Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe side, could you describe this friend of yours?
Sure. She has blonde hair, and she was wearing a hat and a white dress. You'd definitely know if you'd seen her.
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies. During this exceptional time, the Corps of 30 are under orders to be extra cautious when dealing with unknown people, whoever they might be.
I understand. Well, sir, is there anything else you need to know? If not, I'd better try and catch up with them.
Hey, wait! They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last few people anyway. We have plenty of carts, so one more won't be a problem.
That would be amazing. Traveling with a group will be much safer. I'll have to pay you for your trouble.
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now. Wait here a moment. Once I'm done packing up, I'll take you to join the rest of the group.
All right, thanks. Let me know if you need a hand carrying anything.
No need for that. I'm strong enough for both of us.
Okay. Well, I wish there was some way I could repay you. Guess it's my lucky day, running into someone who knows what they're doing here. You might have just saved my life, you know?
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important that it's worth risking your life to get back? I hope for your sake that it's priceless.
Actually, I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help. But be sure to keep it to yourself, or we could both be in big trouble.
Oh, really? Sounds mysterious.
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most legitimate means. We have to be very discreet when we're selling them. That's why I had to go looking for the missing
Yeah,
cargo
that gets to be
alone.
as dumb as a brick.
No
If you
wonder.
think like, oh yeah, a criminal
Well,
will say,
in that
oh yeah,
case,
those things
it
are
turns
illegal,
out that
like,
maybe there is something
wink
you
wink,
could
nudge
do
nudge.
for me.
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap. Think carefully before you ask. We don't want to ruin our relationship before we even hit the road.
I'm sure that won't be a problem. My issue is, I have something that's a little difficult to sell on as well. Take a look at this.
It's not a coin. It's a very rare item, and you probably stole it. The ancient coin used to pay off the mercenary is made of pure gold. At first glance, it's hard to discern its country of origin. If sold to an astute collector, it would fetch a very high price.
Pure gold? That's quite something. How'd you come across it? Dig it out of some
Gold in
ancient tomb?
Genshin? It's the first time we've
If you look
heard
hard
of
enough,
gold,
there are
because
many treasures to be
the more
found in
are
the
made
mausoleum
by
of King
the
Deshret.
Geoarchon. We don't know
It has
exactly
no
by
distinct
how they're made.
Snezhnyan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion, so he's on the lookout for an opportunity to make a quiet trade. Surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands? I hope I won't be attracting the wrath of my competitors by helping you sell this.
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment after losing some money. I'm under enough pressure as it is without having to deal with them. On the off chance anything went wrong, I'd never get my money back.
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with cash flow problems want to see. Well, in that case, I think we can work something out.
As it happens, I'm just about done packing. Shall we make a move?
Sure. Let's walk
Yeah,
and
it
talk.
still feels like filler content Genshin.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am. I don't know how this happened. One thing led to another, and look how it ended up. I just hope our client doesn't get spooked and cancel their order.
Fingers crossed. But either way, life goes on, and we all have to make a living somehow.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What are you doing?
This is the coin? Good. Sadly, you won't have the chance to spend it.
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's Matra are a well-oiled machine nowadays.
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Thanks to you, we have secured the evidence. Here's what's gonna happen.
No! I want to see it. Don't tell me off screen like what happened.
Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill. That's where
If it's
you
Sailor, at least show it in full.
Great
Don't even
work.
be ashamed of it.
Candace
Like,
tells
don't
me
skip
your
it.
interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years. Looks like it's over to you for the next step.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
No, because
you
you
know
can
how to
fly.
trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their activity from the air.
Fine. I'll be quick.
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this, we're to meet up at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Got it. Will do.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come with me.
Okay. Then Paimon's coming with you.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation, right? Meaning, you have to be quiet?
Paimon, are you sure about this?
We don't trust Paimon to keep quiet.
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot. Like everyone says, if you never try, you'll never know. Besides, being the best guide in Teyvat has to count for something. This should be a piece of cake.
Fine. Join me if you want. But be warned. If anything goes wrong, I'll have to gag you and shove you into a bush.
No need! Paimon will be super careful. Promise!
Please
Then what
don't
are
be
we
a
waiting
joke.
for?
Please don't set it up
Let's
as a joke
go.
like Paimon is gonna get her cover blown. Wait. Ah, yes. I guess we saw the disappearing Paimon, so she's in game with us. We just can open the menu to see her. Can we? There are a single one of them that would be able to show Paimon. No. Yeah, no. Probably not.
Behold!
Easy to move. Do.
Wait up!
Shut the fuck up, Paimon.
Down, will ya?
We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah, cool.
What's on your mind, Paimon?
Huh? Nothing?
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep. Why the sudden urge to go on a dangerous mission?
What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of dangerous missions before.
But
True.
never on your own. You hardly ever leave the Traveler's side. Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share, I suppose I'd have to listen. If not, suit yourself. Makes no difference to me.
Wait, are we getting Paimon lore?
Do you...
What? Where's that coming from?
Hat guy? Do you... think Paimon is... useless? Hat guy? Do you... think Paimon is... useless?
Okay, without thinking about the fact that I replaced the Paimon VA, like... she finally said the line, like... I need to screenshot that, guys. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, I need to screenshot that. Yes, you're useless, Paimon, because the dev don't know what to do with you. You're useful in plenty of quests when it's not important.
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon's with the Traveler every single day, whenever we face real danger...
And I will explain why she's being mumbling about being the best guy in Teyvat again.
doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the Traveler got kidnapped that time. What if he never came back? What would Paimon do then? And the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. But Paimon doesn't want to be a burden.
We're finally getting a Paimon character arc. Let's go.
Does that make any sense? You know, that feeling of just being completely useless and... Oh,
Paimon,
sounds so ridiculous.
You're preaching to a believer. Like Ageshi for his
Boy,
for the entirety of his youth. Yeah. Knew about it.
I'm not
Yeah, I
gonna
guess
try and
they don't know
encourage you.
about his
What I will say
backstory.
is this.
Like it was
When
removed
you
from the
start
world.
doubting yourself, you have two choices. Give up or change. You have to make the decision to move forward. Otherwise, no amount of consultation from other people is gonna help you. So ask yourself,
Because
what do
Ageshi
you
still
want?
exists in this world, but no one knows
get
he's a
stronger?
puppet of
learn more?
the Raiden Shogun.
Whatever it is, go do it.
I think even his body got
You won't
changed
have
because
any regrets
his backstory
if you can
changed.
at least
I
say
don't
that you
remember exactly.
tried.
No, it's the opposite. He was actually used as a
Something's
puppet
not
or something.
right. Shouldn't they be here by now? Paimon, is it just me? Or is it a little too quiet around here?
Should Paimon take a look?
We'll give it another hour. If nothing happens, we head back.
Okay.
Oh, I had to see it like this. Yeah. Okay, is there anything that's gonna happen?
How strange.
Okay, no.
We've been here for ages. Where the heck are they? Have we been stood up? What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole situation, but I can't quite explain why. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up, yet somehow his contact is a no-show. So, either the handler got caught, or, more likely, they decided to cut our guy loose.
How would they know to do that? Wouldn't they at least send someone here to check things out?
That's the problem. They couldn't possibly know what's happening here. Unless... This feels all too familiar. Come on, let's head back.
Come on, guy. Just put put the story together. Like, from the story and where it goes, and based on the thumbnail of the quest,
Even though this isn't a formal
I might
meeting,
know who the bad
I'd
guy
still like to
is.
start by saying how grateful I am to each and every one of you. Thank you all for coming here and standing by our side.
Shesipank and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the maintenance of Aru. Please forgive their absence. As for Hermanubis, may he rest in peace. We remember him with great fondness.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you all. Now that it's really happening, I feel quite emotional. Time has taken many things away, but that which remains is all the more resilient.
I must say, there is one thing that rather surprises
Weren't you
me.
bigger back then?
You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can sense that the life
Oh no,
force
she's still
given to
nerfed.
you by the Dendral Dragon has far from fully resolved the problem of your vitality.
Oh no! So even a Pep's power didn't work?
Oh, Pep was
Don't
like,
worry,
no, I'm not
Paimon.
gonna give her
It worked very
everything
well
back.
indeed. The issue is how closely I'm tied to Irminsul. Until the problem with it is resolved, there is no way I can fully recover. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during your absence. When gods pass away, inevitably, people's faith in them grows weaker. You must have sensed it already. Your power is not what it once was.
Regrettably, this is true.
They've also been
I've
nerfed
grown
too.
weaker due to the effects of Irminsul. Right now, we're all in
Brr.
quite a sorry state.
Yeah, but
What do
you're
you
probably one of the
suggest?
only dude that can talk in the
We
chat
take all the
because
help we can get.
there's like kind of a plague on Twitch right now where some people cannot talk in
Sumeru
my
is our
chat.
shared home.
Don't know if they can talk in anyone
and I,
else's chat.
Gods and
No, I
humans
wasn't able to
alike.
talk to
We
Tiki.
must unite
To Tiki.
all our strength in this moment.
Like
Al Ahmar is no
the
longer
text
with
bar at the
us.
bottom to
The
input
alliance between the three gods remains
to
in
input
force.
your message. It's just gone on my end,
Regardless,
and
as
apparently it's
subjects
the
of
same
our
for a
king,
friend.
We have a responsibility to support Sumeru through this
So
catastrophe.
yeah, today Twitch is acting weird again.
Not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who
Coffee and
released us
cookie.
from
Yeah.
this prison of Aru.
Same on my end.
Times have changed.
I mean, it's more
and
like
the people
chocolate
of
chips.
today possess greater wisdom than those of the past.
And yeah,
You really
we
know how
still
to
got
give a rousing speech.
some new coffee today, so that's good.
Now then, let us
We are
learn
out
more about
earlier.
your plan.
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and renovating Aru. They claim it has something to do with Irminsul?
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Teyvat since the very beginning. But during the Age of the Dragons, it did not possess the significance it holds today. After the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the Light Realm was divided into elemental energy, and Irminsul was
cryptids.
refashioned as
Ah, I
a
don't know,
device
but
that records
some
and preserves
cryptid took
all
over. Yeah,
information.
I'll agree with you, offensive.
Since then, everything in this world has been
The cryptid that's known as
inextricably
vibe coding.
As the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irminsul. To Sumeru, it is both a national treasure and undeniably a major threat. Teyvat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. The most recent of these was a major crisis in Notcry, which forced Sumeru to be even more vigilant than usual. I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which an outsider could potentially transmit themselves into Irminsul. But despite my efforts, a major problem still arose within. I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul.
Wait.
But rather than taking any of the pathways I referred to, the intruder chose instead to utilize the most
Oh yeah,
direct
okay,
route
so it's gonna be this realization.
And the
Like,
only
the dude
one that
died
cannot
and he
be
invaded it
protected
that way.
by entering Irminsul through death.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
No, what
You
that
cannot
could be.
simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines because of a potential invasion that could occur at any time.
That's right. As important as it is to guard against external threats, I couldn't allow myself to stop the souls of the departed from finding peace.
Please, understand how difficult this predicament was for the Dendro Archon.
Defense has never been an easy task.
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted. Soon after that, the tree began denying access to any connections.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame.
The amount of joke you
No
can
one
make
can predict
with
every possible disaster.
ChatGPT,
always be trials
Discord and
and
everything when you're on
tribulations for the world
Sumeru,
to
it's
endure.
always amazing.
But the people of Sumeru should not have
Oh
to
no,
endure
I've been
this.
hacked.
We
My
must
access has
find a
been
way to break through
removed.
the lockdown and connect to Irminsul.
Yeah, we need a
And
firewall
This is why you need Aru.
protect ourselves against this
Only
invader.
thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irminsul in terms of overall function and performance is Al Akhmar's legacy, Aru. All I managed to do before falling
Yeah, still
into
thinking
a
like Aru is the
coma
name of a card, but
was
still.
make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. Using Aru is a last resort, and a move that comes with enormous risks. The Scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to reboot the Akasha, then use the Akasha to connect to Irminsul and investigate. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far greater damage than they first thought,
Oh shit.
rendering that plan futile. To
Yeah,
rise
even
to
the
the
music is
challenge,
saying like, oh
we
shit.
had to resort to more extreme and far costlier means. This has led to a number of new contingency plans. To reclaim Irminsul, her brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aru with multiple goals in mind. I thank you all for giving them your blessing in this endeavor.
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia. You have not only our support, but that of the Jinn, the Aranara, and the Pari.
Together, we will do everything in our power to save Irminsul.
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder, it almost sounded as if you knew who you were dealing with and what they were capable of.
Come on,
Well,
name drop him already.
Since you have.
Name drop him already. Oh, he's gonna show himself. He'll be like, hey, hey, hey. Please. I want to talk about it. I know that spoil for like... I've known that spoil for like 2 months. Wait, it started again? Yeah. That's cool. Oh, nice, I have a movie night in 48 minutes. Nice, enjoy.
Master Tainari!
What the fuck is this?
What is that?
Is this Irminsul?
How did this happen? What's going on inside?
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that? That was terrifying!
Nada, so this is a catastrophe she's been fighting against all this time.
Oh my. I understand now, Dendro Archon. You make yourself quite clear indeed.
Not once over the millennia has Irminsul been so terribly afflicted as this.
It's a damn big tree. Yeah,
Please continue,
it's bigger than tree in all Sumeru.
Irminsul's root
That's
system
gonna be
is
hard
what
to deal with.
comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general
But high
populace.
Pokemon Seed recommendation.
But now,
It's
an
the world
evil
tree.
intruder is
Pretty
making it
much
reveal
offensive.
itself.
You wouldn't be wrong
It has
saying
become
that.
a tree of unbridled greed.
I don't know if that's
Clear
true.
sign that a deranged experiment has advanced to a new
According to
stage.
Genshin lore, probably not.
Blasphemy.
It has seeds, a lot of
From
seeds,
where I stand,
but
an experiment in the name of
I mean,
blasphemy
yeah,
sounds
if we
rather
find the seeds, there's probably a
But
fruit at some point.
If we are to honor Dottore's will, this is what we must do.
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt that this incident is connected to him.
Finally.
But to explain the situation in full, there is someone I need to tell you about.
In the most concise, precise language possible, I explained what she knows about the second of the Fatui Harbinger, the Dottore. His true name is Zendik, and his crimes are beyond our reckoning. Yeah, you think?
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the desert once. A man of
It would be cool if he
supreme
did, and
arrogance.
whoever ate it gets a lot
This
of power.
is
We're
where
not
it has
in in Dragon Ball. It's not a great tree of might. Yeah, that's the name of that tree.
He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so, I'm still unclear as to how he has been able to wield such a profound influence over Irminsul.
I wonder why.
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumeru City.
I wonder why
Furthermore,
Naida, like,
Irminsul seems to be
he might have had
undergoing
the power of
some
the Free
kind of
Moon at some point. That might be why he's able
Evil
to
branches are
do
beginning
some
to
funky
grow.
stuff with
Things that do
Irminsul.
not belong to this world are slowly but surely materializing. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't seem to be fully formed physical entities yet, after all, but they are gradually becoming real.
A baleful tree climbing up into the heavens.
Speaking of Dottore, I have some information on that front as well.
On all accounts, OE and Paimon went to the meeting spot only to find no one waiting for them. It was a trap. Some kind, probably. So there is still a traitor among us.
I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught. They wrote him off from the beginning.
You mean the Fatui never intended to follow through with him? Then why plant a mole at all?
It's hardly a conventional strategy, and the rationale behind it is pretty twisted. But as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it, his goals are very simple. He just wants to confuse people, so they can't figure out what he's up to. He's been a collaborator of Dottore's from the outset. That fact alone confirms that Dottore is involved with this somehow.
Some people gasp when hearing this name, while others fall silent clearly. There's more going on here than anyone realized. Yeah, of course. I wonder who is remaining silent. Poor Coley. Yeah, they have a meeting. Yep. The further intel provided by Nicole and Nefer, a plan is formulated, and everyone prepares to get to work. Nice.
There is still much
Oh
to be
yeah,
done.
those duels still exist.
Everyone, Please remember our core
It's only
strategy.
this
As per the
this sage
discussions,
that's working. The
following
rest are
groups
probably
must
gone.
act immediately. Mr. Alhaitham and Mr. Kave, the next phase of the Aru renovation project must begin right away. Godspeed to you both.
Okay, an amazing voice line again. The amount of godlike voice line in this
but the
update, I
implementation
love it.
will require certain resources.
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will help to procure the materials required for modifying the terminal.
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hat Guy, and they've agreed to assist me.
This kind of thing is
Why
best
is it
left
so
to
hot?
the
I think it's still
fleet
like 28
Right.
degrees in my room right
Hat
now.
guy?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people for the job.
Following up on the elemental
Ah,
energy
Dory, welcome
amplifier
back.
we discussed. Ms. Dory,
It's been a while.
I assume you're the one most familiar with the status of this project. Aside from the Dendro Archon, of course.
Yep, that's right. Leave it to Lord Sangama Bay.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical side.
You can count on us. Will do.
The dream team and the
Rest
child.
assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, you'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties. I trust you remember our goal.
You bet. We can handle it.
Ah, Candace. Hello.
Good.
Just popped
I
in.
believe that covers everything.
What the fuck?
Tainari will
They even
provide ad hoc
bother
support as
introducing
needed,
her or
if
anything,
that's
or
okay.
she's here.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student. Getting bossed around all day, every day.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you old rascal.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here as backup, I doubt there will be many situations where my help is needed.
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the border between Sumeru and Natlan. Once that task is complete,
Oh.
I'll be asking some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis.
Oh.
The Eternal Oasis? I thought that was just a legend. So it does
Interesting
exist
on
after
both
all.
ends.
Regarding
Because
your
first of
trip
all,
to
we are
Natlan,
going back to
under
Natlan,
normal
and there's a
circumstances,
Gnosis
meeting
there we
between
need.
our two nations
I mean,
would be a far
the
more
fat we need.
formal affair.
So,
Unfortunately,
what's
Sumeru
that?
is all but completely cut off from the outside world at present. So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that she deserves. My apologies for the inconvenience.
Yeah, Marika is gonna be in the quest, as expected.
No point putting too much pressure on yourselves. That goes for everyone.
Right. Especially you, Dendro Archon. I'm sure you're still feeling quite weak.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life force will sustain me. Plus, we'll be there every step of the way. Nahida will be just fine. Yes. I believe in myself. And I believe in every one of you. Well, time to get going.
Yippee! Gameplay? Or are we just going to another cutscene again? Because this doesn't really feel like an Archon quest, I'll not lie. It's almost like a light novel at this point.
To what extent we can implement the final plan depends on how successfully the Akasha can be modified and configured. And to make sure the configuration works, Aru will also need some further optimization.
Yeah, no surprises there.
Once we roll this out, any Sumeru citizens who already have Akasha terminals can simply continue to use their existing devices. This still leaves us with a significant equipment shortage, though. Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals, including mercenaries, the desert folk, and many others.
We'll need a supply of rare materials for the renovation of
Both the
Aru
girls
and the
run
production
back.
of new terminals.
Come on!
Right now,
I'm gonna
the
eat
best
in
place
like
to source these
an hour
locally
and
is from the
30
primal
minutes.
constructs within
Don't
King
make me
Deshret's
hungry
mausoleum.
right now.
Time is
Nom,
not on
nom,
our
nom, nom.
side here. It's gonna be a race against the clock.
The Aru merge and renovation project will have to be carried out by you two. Everything's riding on this, so failure is not an option.
Get more hungry.
Best
Nah.
of luck to you both. As discussed, General Mahamatra
I'm gonna
Sino
ban you
and
before I
Mr.
get
Hat Guy
hungry,
will
don't
source
worry,
the
that's
required
not gonna happen.
materials. Mr. Sethos is
Neither of the
quite
two.
familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum. With him accompanying them,
At least unless
things
you
should
want
go
to test your
quite
luck.
smoothly.
I have every confidence. In the meantime, we may as well take a breather.
Makes sense. There's not much we can do until the materials arrive.
Get in formation and stay close.
I want to skip those voice lines so hard.
What is this, boot camp? Knock it off.
This
It's
is actually
just
nothing
sign on
burger.
these, sign out.
That's a very, very big burger.
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess primal constructs, dismantle them, and extract the required materials.
And King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this?
It's another
If they're
type
just
of
sitting there doing nothing, we
dialogue
might as
which
well
is
put them
like,
to use.
oh yeah, we said we were gonna do that
Thoughts
thing.
works.
Well, let me talk about how we're gonna do that thing that we already said, oh, we are gonna do that thing. Yes, now I'm finally gonna start doing that thing. Oh yes, I'm actually doing that thing. I just skip to the finish line. Or let me play. Like, this is fun, even though like, it's very fastly done. There's no puzzle. Like, Genshin has to learn how to make hard puzzle. Puzzle that just gonna take us some more time to finish. And are gonna add to the gameplay. Oh, c'est tout.
Al Akbar! Way ahead! Excuse me?
I don't have any energy.
Through me, justice
You want
is
them?
served. You stand condemned. Guilty.
Yeah, I've never played with any of those 3 characters. And it shows.
Way ahead of you. Surrender. Behind you. Behind you. Excuse me.
That's how you play with Seto. Oh hey, that's loot. That's actually some loot.
Your sins weigh
Commissioned
upon
by
your
Naida.
soul.
Is it something from Naida or for the quest, or is it actually something useful in the overworld? Nah. Seems to only be for the quest. Yeah, collect the material needed. Oh, Rayuta, thank you. Oh no, more of them. Guys, this thing sucks.
The wind rises.
Ah! Give me some space. Nowhere to run. Know your place.
Football.
The sage's wisdom.
A bit here, the Wanderer is gonna be really useful.
Gotcha.
Oh. Okay.
Excuse me.
That.
Surrender. Through me, justice is served. You stand condemned. Guilty.
These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
Alright. Look at the Hana, they're like, here, take as many healing items as you need. And where are we? Somewhere I don't know. Okay, we'll stay at 0% completion rate. Every time I interact with Naita, I fear, oh no. Oh no. Would there be an issue or not?
Way ahead of you.
The wind rises.
You dare to gaze upon me? Nowhere to run. Give me some space.
Squall and fury.
That's far enough. Excuse me. Surrender.
It can go as planned.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stand condemned.
Oh, I know something about that achievement, like Daisy. I think if I remember correctly, that's the first song sang by a computer.
How many do we need again?
It starts with Daisy.
Enough to
I
make
don't
an
remember the
Akasha
rest.
terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
But you
I
can
remember you
probably
telling me
find
how
it on
revolutionary these
YouTube pretty
Akasha
quickly.
terminals were.
There's plenty
You
of remake
used one
that links
before,
back to the
right?
original.
The Academia declared the Akasha to be the most powerful and comprehensive wisdom dissemination system in
Yeah, it's
history.
ChatGPT.
That should give you an idea of how powerful it is.
Yeah, we said the same thing about
Sounds
ChatGPT.
impressive. Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever had an Akasha terminal.
Well, if it all goes to plan, that's
Had
about
guy
to
never
change.
had an Akasha terminal? Do you want to recreate the Akasha? I mean, no, it's not the same one. Like, it's not the Akasha that's connected to everyone's brain in all of Sumeru.
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery.
I think the new
What a
version is
long
actually
wait it
just
was.
ChatGPT.
You've really outdone yourselves. I'm
Doesn't
well
have a lot of
aware what
knowledge
above
and
the dangerous journey it must have
just
been.
good to
Now,
access information
I would have
fast.
loved to oversee the process myself, but of course, those of us who know the plan can't leave the mausoleum.
Oh, trust me, I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply flawless work. But will you really be needing all of this?
According to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required.
Then you should make more
no
to
complaints
be
about
sure,
the
like you have enough
either.
in case there's an accident.
Only the price. So expensive.
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your own pocket.
Oh, that's an exaggeration. The Academia provided most of the funds. I just offered a small token of my goodwill. Of course, the real tragedy is how little profit I'm making on this. You know, it's a serious crisis when you can't even make money out of it.
Poor Dory.
really quite a
At least our
beautiful
VA is
design.
working the hardest out of every VA we've seen right now. Abaron's VA was good. Kolei's VA, yeah. Kolei stopped here too.
Did you attend the lecture on light realm energy, Madame Farazan? I don't believe I saw you there.
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Ahem. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of light realm, elemental, and abyssal energy, as well as the relationship between the three.
Good to know. Master told me in private that the conversion process between light realm energy and elemental energy involves highly classified knowledge that shouldn't be disseminated too widely. But even so, the scholars still shared said information.
Well, you can't enforce a rule that everyone breaks. Is that the idea?
At first, the Dendro Archon was reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, she came to terms with it, and simply informed my master that we would all have to face the question of survival together. To protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark, but for someone to know and embody the wisdom within, they must understand its very essence.
Okay, so
It's an information
they
hazard.
didn't teach them
We're
anything
exposed to
about
danger just by
it,
knowing the
but just the
facts.
danger, like, hey,
And just like
dangerous.
bait, it lures
It's
us in
kind of
by
like
offering us the solution
how it
to our
works, but
problems.
you won't be able
But
to
if
use
you're
that
not careful,
information.
you'll end up pursuing
And
it
yeah, you
down a
shouldn't
dark path.
research that at all.
A tricky problem.
But now you know it.
But today, this big problem has been broken
It's
down
like telling
into
you,
many
yeah,
smaller,
nuclear power
more
is
trivial
amazing. It
ones.
can solve every problem in the world, but it can also end the world. Never research it.
I get
Don't
it.
worry.
For instance,
Nothing bad is
you
gonna
and I
happen.
share secret knowledge, while she and I take on the risks of life, death, and fate. Something like that?
Hey, what? That is not what I call a trivial problem.
Well, as they often say in Bahumana,
Yeah, here you go,
an event that is
Oppenheimer. Have fun
monumental
with
to the
Einstein.
individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from Amorta, where the subject of our research tends to be a lot more personal, I have to disagree. It's hard to dismiss the individual as insignificant.
Yeah, many the traveler.
In other
Because he's the most
words,
significant.
the big problem of survival has been broken down into many small, interconnected factors, and each one of us represents one of those factors.
When the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together. Most people would find this unimaginable, but to us scholars, this is the path that has always beckoned to us.
Sharing knowledge is a good way to fight against fate. I will always believe in that. All right. I think that's everything.
Okay, at least this conversation was really good.
Don't go anywhere just yet. I'll still be needing you to calibrate
Getting to know the point of view of some characters on the world. That's always something I like to hear in Genshin. Oh, back to Kavi. Like, they won't let us play with Alifam. Alfaim. Yeah, that dude, like, green guy, like, right here. This Kavi is easy to say. Yes, things are eaten. But good luck to the VA.
Okay, the materials are ready. We can proceed with the next phase. Alhaitham, how are you getting along?
Alhaitham.
Most of the information
Won't be
in
able to
Aru is
say it
written
again.
in ancient desert scripts. Some of this is written in a tribal language, while other parts seem to be a variant of an Oasis script, based on the glyph forms.
Oh. Not lost to history, I hope.
Some are. All we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although, this section actually fills in some of the missing historical record. I'm transcribing it so we can bring it back to the academia.
After Aru started up, 2 more lines of text appeared here. Can you read them?
Humans may not read what is written by the gods, except by not reading. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders.
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? Or is it being symbolic?
So is it just like figure this shit out?
Don't read it. Victory is wisdom. Knowledge is confined by borders. Wait, I think I've got it. It's a metaphor, isn't it? It's talking about
a chessboard.
I'm bad at chess. Okay, it's not a chessboard, is it?
You were right.
Seems a bit small.
The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
I mean, guys, it's the only thing you left behind.
Buried in the desert not been unearthed over
Three
the years
riddles.
all the same? Since Aru is a place reachable through wisdom, this day was bound to come sooner or later.
Oh, I've always been against overly cryptic sentences. Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that?
it's you 3, just in time.
The crook is
You've been
right.
delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now in that case.
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations. If you have ever been to Safhe Shatranj, you may well be familiar with the chess pieces you see here.
Is this chessboard supposed to be another visualization of the interior of Aru, then?
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready. Only by completing the challenge on the board in accordance with the rules will you be permitted to overwrite Aru.
1 second. It's not dangerous, is it?
Dangerous? Why, yes, of course.
I should be the one to go, then. Wait for me here.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has rubbed off on you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you.
I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess typically requires 2 players. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe is in your best interest too, isn't it?
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty, so please don't go too hard on us, all right?
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whippersnappers.
Yeah, he has an accent.
All
I
right.
can't say from which country he's from, but
Obviously, we'll
I
still
hear an
try to be
accent.
careful. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess. Is the goal to defeat the opponent?
No, you must enter the board and pass the trials we have placed there.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll figure this one out.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct, living on in suitcase form of all things. Amusing.
Ho! Excellent work.
Don't ask me what I'm doing. Can I pull that stuff back? Maybe. No. That's pieces.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me.
Okay.
Marak, can you open it?
Huh?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct, living on in suitcase form of all things. Amusing.
Maybe
Ho! Excellent work.
I can do it. Wait, no, I've pushed it too far. I'm gonna push it back.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct, living on in suitcase form of all things.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ho! Excellent work.
Like, do I need to bring anyone here? Maybe? No? It's not. How the fuck does this thing work? Should have read the tutorial. Now I feel like a dumbass. No, it's always go back. Why don't you go the other way? Gee, there's no tutorial. Yeah, I'm missing something and I don't know what it is.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Okay. Let's try something.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Okay, this is what I was asking for.
Lies in working together.
Like,
Otherwise, you
actual
will be deemed
gameplay.
to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct, living on in suitcase form of all things. Amusing.
Ho!
Yeah, I think this is the
Excellent
solution.
work.
It's kind of difficult. I think the bus is blocked. Isn't that literally what I need to do? Again? Maybe they both need to reach the end.
Posed by me.
I I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
Okay, so that was what I needed to do. Meh, now I know what you're supposed to do in this game.
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Poor Carré. I want to see. What does that dual tape? Interesting. Oh yeah, we can just do this. This one was actually easy. At least after I started understanding how it worked. GG! 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 GG!
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I understand now what I need to do. Yep. Aim all up to you. Hello, Carré. I like this puzzle. It's well made. Oh, for fuck's sake. Was too fast about it.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
It's a bit slow though. I can push it back. If I push it twice, it's gonna be stuck, is it? Yeah, there's long range, so maybe I can use that. Yeah. Let him go back. Okay. Okay, we need a shortcut for all time. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't think there's a better solution than just straightforward. I guess the only issue I have is like, there's no option to go back by one move. There was an option to go back by one move, that would be amazing. Okay, so this should be the end of it. I've done the 3 of them. Through the reed field onto Aru. Or upon Aru, I didn't quite read it right.
Done.
Finally. It's over. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt completely different from standing on solid ground. And also... Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the 3 of you for helping us out with this. Is it just me, or were you giving us quite a lot of guidance along the way?
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations. Bravo! Our aid was not given for naught.
In addition to the existing functions, I'd like to ask you for another favor. Since Aru's interference shield can cover the entirety of the mausoleum, it should be possible to extend its range even further. Perhaps you can find a way.
So, building upon the existing functions to... Ah! I'm with you!
Imagine for a moment. What would the ideal outcome look like if this function were compatible with the devices?
I agree. This is the best solution possible. Please, everyone, we beg you to help us.
Me, oh my! Well, since you ask so very nicely, I suppose... Goti? Kroko? What do you say?
Naturally.
Time to go! Let's go find Nahida!
Yeah. Still 1 hour to go. I don't know if we're gonna be able to end the quest by then. Seems like there's still a 1 hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before the end.
There you are. Miss Nicole truly is an angel. She shows great wisdom in guiding others, and she has already sent word to Natlan on our behalf. She said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work, she is quite free, and she's more than willing to accompany the people of Sumeru for the entire journey.
Oh, yes, Nicole, all right. Always super patient and loves to help everyone out. She's the best.
She is. So kind and enthusiastic. Well, time for us to get going. Let's head out.
I believe I can fly. Oh yeah, that's actually an invisible wall. Yeah, so we know about that tree. Where is the new tree though? Wait, is it not the tree we know about? No, the one from the rainforest? Yeah, I think it's this one. So where the fuck is... Oh yeah, you can see it on the map. Oh yeah, big ass tree. Wait, that's the tree? That's a big ass tree. Yeah, it's the thing behind the tornado. It's giant. Yeah, we are at the edge of Natlan. We're just gonna see a Maverick on the side. Be like,
This should be one of the closest
I want to
places to
enter.
Natlan in
Can
all
I,
of
please?
Sumeru.
Oh, I'm gonna break the door open.
There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others. But why? Why
Lizard.
separate you from the rest of the world now, specifically? And if I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before, wasn't it?
If you ask right, the forbidden knowledge was emitted, but the fact that Irminsul was polluted should remain unchanged. Yeah. And then there was Mavrika.
Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
That voice. Mawika!
I mean,
You got here pretty quickly.
she has a bike.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Hello there.
Hello, Dendro Archon.
Malika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice. I also apologize
Could I get your
for
noses?
not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the Traveler. The real me is inside the mausoleum of King Deshret, and I am reaching out to you with my mind from here. Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor.
We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record of the Traveler in Irminsul, and you are still within Natlan's borders.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Exactly.
So by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. You were concerned that her activity would be recorded by Irminsul. The Natlanese
Yeah, it
have
wouldn't
heard
be.
about the
I
situation
still don't know
in
what
Sumeru.
Paimon is, but I'm
With the
sure
borders sealed
nothing
off,
about her is
merchants have
recorded
been
in
forced to stop
Irminsul.
their shipments. It's pretty serious, and you're the ones bearing the brunt of it.
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation, although it will sound rather cruel. I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but Irminsul predates the Heavenly Principles. It existed long ago, when the dragons of Natlan were at the height of their power.
Yep.
So even when the people of Sumeru became ill because of pollution, it was not a critical issue from the perspective of Irminsul itself. As long as it continues to function normally, the barrier will not be activated. But this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree. That is what caused the barrier.
She says with the tree in the background. Bigger than anything on the
Heavenly
map.
Principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru.
Ah, so it's the Heavenly Principle doing.
Even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath.
We'd certainly need it.
The Heavenly Principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru.
Yeah, I mean, the whole planet is indeed more important than an entire country.
Meaning, protecting Sumeru now falls to you.
Yes. My own power may be limited, especially compared to yours. But that doesn't mean that we're just gonna sit around and wait for the end. If necessary, I will utilize any and every means at my disposal.
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about, but after hearing everything you've said so far, I think I can guess where this is going.
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length. We both know how
Yeah, no, we
presumptuous
knew
this is.
exactly where it was going from the start.
You need the pyronosis, don't you?
Wow, who knew? Who knew?
You guessed correctly. Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation is far graver than I foresaw. So instead,
Please be a fake out and please let us just say no.
please give the pyronosis to
But
Sumeru.
yeah, we know that Snezhnaya has to get their hand on all of the nodes.
Why do you sound so nervous? There's no need to be shy.
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god. Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
That voice line!
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
Dude! Dude! The first one was lost by Venti because Venti was like, oh no, I don't care, like, she kinda backstabbed me, oh, who cares, I could have killed her, but I didn't. Second one, it's like, oh, I traded it away. Yeah, I felt like it. I feel like I don't need it anymore. Third one was traded for life. So, life, I don't know how important you value that, but it's pretty damn important compared to our life. In what was after that, in Sumeru, it was traded to the doctor so that the doctor could like remove some stuff around. Like, the doctor pretty much got it for free. Then of course you have Fontaine, which was given as a symbol of gratitude willingly by Nevelet. So I think this one is probably the best one. The best one compared to all of them, the one that was actually important. was the one from Fontaine, and the one from Latland is a bit more important, but it's not anymore. It was really important in the past, it's not really now.
I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly render us powerless. But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, and all the gods you've met, you must have realized that by now. As far as I'm concerned, a Gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong without it.
Yeah, not about to dispute that.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyronosis.
Huh? Just like that?
Yeah, pretty much
Just
all
like
of
To tell the
of
truth,
the factory when they get
I've
to know
always
this.
toyed with the idea
Wait,
of giving it to
just
someone
like
who
that?
needs it more than I do. I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Are you sure about this? Handing over your Gnosis just because of me?
For the
I
third
won't
time
try to
that would
quantify it,
happen.
but trust me,
That would be amazing.
handing over the Gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea I could think of. Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request. Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumeru. It impacts all of Teyvat.
Yeah, that's
I know
probably
all
the
too
only
well
thing
how
that
difficult it
they
can
needed
be
to say, like,
protect
hey,
the things you care
so
about.
do you know what I helped you?
So
Because, you
logically,
know, if
morally, or
Natlan falls,
however you want to cut
all
it,
of Teyvat falls,
helping you
well,
is the
it's
right
pretty much
thing
the
to
same
do.
thing now, but with
You don't need to tell
Sumeru,
me the
so
specifics of your
can you get
plan.
to know this, please?
Where the Gnosis is involved, the tighter the secrecy, the higher your chances of success.
Marika, my heartfelt thanks go to you and the people of Naplan.
Don't mention it.
And it's not
But
Naida,
now
it's
for the
the
hard
doctor.
How do I actually give it to you? The Irminsul barrier is right in the way.
Yeah, but since it was made by the Evenly Principle, I think there's no
I
issue.
have
Also,
an idea.
we can probably just reach out and grab it. Yeah. Hello!
Just as I thought.
Emerson doesn't know about us, so it wouldn't stop
What
us.
did you do? Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem to apply to me. I figured the
I
same
think your
might be
guess could have
true
been
here.
better than this one. Like, oh yeah, it's usually how it happens.
Based on the records it holds.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing they needed to say. Like, we're smarter than this, Naida, we should have said it ourselves.
And thus has no way to impede him.
Is that right? You really are full of surprises. Catch.
Whoa! Thank you, Mawika. Thank you for trusting us.
That
with
was probably the
something
lamest
so
catch
important.
ever because they are 1 meter away from each other.
Alright, no need to get so formal.
Did she
Not like
just
we're
drop it in
strangers.
front of him?
Besides, there's still one problem. You might be able to pass through the barrier, but I don't know about the Gnosis. Any other surprises for us, Traveler?
Let me try something. I have the Pyronosis in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary. Not particularly heavy, and yet this tiny
Oh yeah, it's the
thing
first time we have the
symbolizes
Gnosis on our
mighty
hand.
authority of a god. I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro. My memories of
The JPEG background! The JPEG background!
all those important
It's even stretched!
experiences I've had.
It's stretched! It's pixelated and stretched!
Traveler, are you alright?
I'm fine. The Pyronosis disappeared into my body. Just like phlogiston.
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines,
Yeah, basically
but
they'll say like,
you're
this is
still our
BS.
Tumaini.
Whew.
At least I like it when we're way more involved in the story than
Express my
before.
gratitude once again,
Or
Monica.
than usual. Like in Leeway, we were
Pleasure.
pretty involved.
I've given you all the help I can. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
We won't let you down.
Yeah. We aren't about to lose.
I know they did still do the back and forth. Like that was the worst fist bump ever because Neda would have had to actually raise her arm. She wanted to fist bump Mavrika. And Mavrika should have done the opposite. Oh, we're on top of the mausoleum. Wait, we're on top! Yeah!
Traveler, Paimon, how are you feeling?
Paimon's a teensy bit nervous, but only a teeny tiny bit. Seems like she's gotten way braver over the last few years, huh?
Of course. After all the adventures you've had with the Traveler, I'm sure you've gained a lot of experience and grown as a person.
Neda with the
I'm doing
knife
all right.
inside of
about you,
Paimon's
Mia?
wound, like,
How
I'm
are you
useless!
holding up?
Yeah, you have grown as a
With the
person. Yeah,
negative
but I'm
effects
still
of
useless.
Urban Soul, I'm a bit like a piece of fruit that's been burrowed into by hungry insects and left to rot. I'd be lying if I said it was nothing. But please don't worry. We all know what we're getting into, and we've prepared as well as we can. I believe in everyone. I believe in you. And I believe in myself. Stoking the fire inside oneself is certainly one way to live, but knowing when to rely on one's companions is also a form of great wisdom. I've been quietly learning little things from everyone, like plucking tufts of fur from a sumpter beast.
Me too. With the constant traveling, I'm always learning and growing. That's the journey of life.
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
Don't worry about what I think.
Yeah, the
I
OG
was just
Smeru
passing
crew.
by and happened to overhear your conversation.
I mean, kinda OG.
Guy, this is the top floor. No one passes by the top floor.
Thank you, Paimon.
Says who? You can fly just like I can. I would have thought it makes sense to you of all people.
I don't know why, but I feel a little more relaxed now.
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. It means that Sumeru is a place you can trust, where you know we have your back. And we feel exactly the same way around you.
Yeah,
That's
Sumeru
what
is
it
mostly
means
the
to be
place where,
friends.
when I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to remember some very weird words. Like, they could have used the original word. No, they used this one. Oh, talk to everyone before going. Okay, so I think, yeah, it's time we bring... yeah, that's gonna be funny. We are gonna bring the camera girl.
It's finally done. Ugh, but I have a nagging feeling that there's something I've forgotten. Oh, there you are. Everything wrapped
Isn't it
up
the
on your
scroll
end?
that's at your home there, like, it's gonna be stolen? Is that the thing you think you've forgotten?
Okay, fair enough. That was a pointless question. We were working in tandem, after all.
You must really be exhausted.
Well, it's been a busy day for both of us.
When work ends, you clock out. No looking back.
Yeah, we're definitely due a break. Probably a little late to start drinking now, though. I'll stick with water. Here, this one's for you.
Thanks.
You want a bite to eat? I can grab us something. Or wait, I think there's a stove nearby. Let me take a look.
Are you nervous?
A little, yeah. Unlike you, it seems. How are you not feeling at all nervous?
Because
I'm a playable
everything
character.
that
I know I
happens
won't
next
die.
is beyond my individual control. I don't worry about things I cannot influence.
What do you mean, cannot influence? You're the one who came up with half of the strategies we ended up using.
There's only so much I can do. I was only doing my duty.
Was it like this last time, too?
You mean with Azar and his accomplices? Yes and no. The situation back then was easier to control, but we weren't as prepared as we are this time.
So the enemy is stronger, but so are we. I still vividly remember the way you interrogated me in the library after the fact. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
Thank you,
If your
game.
memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it was you who came looking for an argument. You're often the one who initiates these things, you know.
I came for a conversation. I didn't know it was gonna turn into an argument.
And the couple is arguing
Anyway,
again.
at least I showed up this time. So, what do you think?
What do I think? I think we're certainly better off for it.
It's good having me around to help out, huh?
Absolutely. As a citizen of Sumeru, you displayed a remarkable sense of responsibility in the face of disaster.
Certainly feels that way. I just shudder to think how the world would have ended up if we hadn't gotten control of the situation. So, do you think this is what impending disaster looks like? The sky is so clear, and there isn't a whiff of decay or destruction in the air. It's hard to imagine that the fall of humanity could happen on an ordinary day like this.
Awful things happen all the time. Sometimes people can stop them, and sometimes they can't. What you and I have done is increase our chances of stopping this one.
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. Oh, nothing. It's nothing. I hope everything works out tomorrow.
It will. As long as we stick to the plan, our chances of success are good.
It's really strange.
Yeah,
You're
those
my
two have been
junior,
really
yet you
useful
always
during
seem
this
to act
entire
more
quest.
like an upperclassman than I
I
do.
mean, they certainly have been an
I
highlight of
think
this quest,
it's
and
mostly a matter of temperament.
I like it. I like that Sino and Setos, and also, what's his name? Ah, the bunny boy, took a step back from the quest, because it's usually them we hear about. Can I get down with that? Where do you need to go to talk to everyone? Yeah, I guess I can come back at any point. There's probably an elevator somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Because it's the first time I'm here. Yeah, you could show me like the path. Because I'm just gonna jump to my death. No, I can't. Okay, so maybe this puts me back below. Go elsewhere. Okay. The pearl. Okay. It's right here. Okay. Just teleported to the point I was. Speaking of Sino and Tigari, yeah. We didn't hear a lot about them and I'm happy about it.
Good.
But I would like to hear about
Is
them more
everything
next
ready?
time. It's a balance you want.
As much as
Usually want a balance with most characters.
That'll be
Poor
enough.
Nailu though. Nailu
Don't let
was
the
totally
pressure get
forgotten
to
about
you.
during this
We'll
quest.
take things one step at a time. That's how we've always done it.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! So this is where you were. I brought some juice and some water. Would you like some?
Still kinda dislike
know
that
how
Skull is
easily you
important
get
at the start
dehydrated in
of
the
most quests and
so you
events,
should definitely have some
but
water.
gets put on the
In which
side
case, I'll
when
have
it's
the juice.
important. I know in the lore she's weak. She's really weak and
I gotta ask though.
pretty incredible. She has a
Who's on
vision.
juice-making duty at a time like this?
Madame Farazan said she was feeling a little nervous, so I told her about the automatic juicer my friend invented. She took it right off me and started making carton after carton of juice.
A juicer? Did Sucrose send that to you?
Yeah, I hadn't had the chance to try it out before this incident occurred, but I couldn't bear to leave it behind in Gandharvaville.
The juice is very sweet.
I think so too.
Kale, how are you feeling?
Good question. Like I want an answer to that question.
Physically, I'm okay, but it just still feels strange to me. Why would a great power like this come to someone like me?
I know the feeling
Because
well.
you're a cute girl and
That
the
same question
flower
ran through my
goddess was
mind every
probably
day as a
also a cute
kid.
girl.
At least now, you have someone who can relate to you.
All the more reason that you should apply for Spontamod. Tainari fiercely opposes the idea, though.
Those two things are completely unrelated.
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? Oh, you have some already.
I had some earlier, ma'am. Maybe give the extra to someone else?
Very well, very well. I shall be off then.
There's this enormous power, and then there's little old you. You feel like there's no connection between the two. And that sense of dissonance is difficult to get used to.
Yeah. But after all this time,
Yeah, the feeling of uselessness in this part of the game
sometimes.
is pretty obvious.
Makes me feel a little
Like Colei,
childish.
of course Paimon,
Just because we normally keep the conversation light doesn't
Pretty
mean
much
we can't
everyone.
discuss deeper issues. I don't think it's childish at all.
like of course
You were the victim of
Naida,
a terrible crime.
because she's kind
It's
of
normal to
useless
struggle
during
with
this
the
event,
fallout from it.
and she knows it.
You have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of.
My professor once told me that no incident can be considered truly resolved until the victim says it's over. Your rage and your pain are completely justified.
Thanks. Miss Nicole said that the same god remains which were once used to inflict so much pain upon me have now become a weapon with which I can protect everyone. It's like my own personal kind of evolution. Every innocent person who's been hurt needs time to realize that it
So
wasn't
is Colei
their
gonna get a
fault.
buff from this quest?
I was
now?
the same. But it's all about to be over. Tomorrow, it ends for good.
I don't know if you've noticed, but you rarely stumble over your words anymore, and your outlook has become much more positive. It's a big change from how you used to be.
And since this isn't over, you can settle the matter on your own terms. It's time you seized back control.
Oh my god, I want Colei
believe
to
it.
crush Dr. A's head
Sumeru is my home.
with a rock.
And it's so important to me.
I want Colei to be the one that finished the Doctor. Like she deserves it.
I will protect it.
And once you're done, how about you come back and apply for Spontamod?
Stop it with the sales pitch, would you?
Hey, excuse me. There are still 3 unclaimed cups of juice here. Why don't you take one each? Ugh, my arms are getting sore from
Hey
carrying
Gary,
them
you
around
haven't
everywhere.
heard Seto's talk about his origin for his empire for what?
Farazan, why are you... Here.
Thank you, Madame Farazan.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think I'm going to make something else now instead.
Please, try to relax, Madame Farazan. Your nerves are starting to get the better of you.
Drink the juice yourself.
I know, I know.
Or the army.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork.
Please, try.
I
Okay,
know.
it's the last voice line. At least it's better than last time we had to replay the entire thing. Wait. No, there's no one else. Yeah. No, don't click on rest for the night. It's the button to continue. Let's talk to everyone before we continue. Nefer and Nicole. Where is Jets and... Oh yeah, they're probably gonna show up right after I talk to them. Or maybe they're outside. Yeah,
Something on your
Delia and
mind,
Jet are probably
Miss
outside
Nefer?
with Jory, I guess.
Nothing in particular. It's just... right now, the future feels strange and unfamiliar.
But the future has not yet arrived. How can you say how it feels?
Some people know that there's an impending disaster. Others remain blissfully unaware. Each group is imagining an entirely different future while walking towards the same one. But when they get there, they'll still find they feel differently about it. People are shaped by their circumstances. Different circumstances create
But right now,
people
the
with different
timeline is like a Schrödinger timeline.
always found the
For
perspective
people
of the
that don't know
one who
what's
is our
happening,
Shan to
they
be a
believe that tomorrow is gonna be fine.
incisive one.
Whereas for people that
Even
know
at the
what's gonna
height
happen
of a
tomorrow, they're like,
crisis
oh
and
no,
outcry,
tomorrow we are all gonna
people
die
have
if we
divergent
fail.
opinions.
Like, they know what
But
will happen
things
if
are
they
different
fail.
this time.
Indeed. regardless of faith,
So
gender,
until they take
love,
action and see the
skin
consequence of their
color, or
action,
eye color,
they are both
everyone
screwed
in
and
Sumeru knows what will happen
going well.
tomorrow.
The world has never been an especially fair place. Yet now, against all odds, a moment of unprecedented unity and equality is about to take place. It's fascinating. If only my father could have lived to see this era.
Era. To me, that term represents a much greater span of time. It can be an unsettling word. I would even say I'm afraid of it.
Do angels even feel fear?
Yes, at least
I mean,
I
if the
do.
angels can have boobs, I
fear
think they
the
can have
gap
fears.
that grows wider with each passing day, and the never-ending flow of time. Time renders all memories insignificant and reduces all splendor to nothing. But those memories are the one thing I do not want to lose.
You're very human in that regard.
If angels draw too close to humanity, our wings burn away in the bright flame of awareness, and we fall to the earth. After spending so long among humans, I have lost much of my former glory.
Maybe that's a good thing. You're more human than some humans are.
I've been talking to Kale a lot in recent days. We seem to be in completely opposite situations. I suppose that makes us good case studies for comparison.
Case studies for who?
Myself, I suppose. After comparing the two of us, I suddenly discovered that I desired more than before. It was a gentle, pleasant sensation. Just as most people pursue glory and miracles, I too am pursuing miracles of my own. Guiding humans to make the miracles in their hearts a reality. That is my miracle. It doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Yeah. I need to get in front of it. The mausoleum entrance. Not sure who the fuck you are. Yay! Delia! Delia, are you gonna talk about the Nizard? Please, please.
Too bad we've got a fight tomorrow. I could really do with a stiff drink.
Talk about your lady.
Prayer. How nostalgic.
Okay, where's Jets?
Lord
Also,
Sangama
first
Bay.
was sign from Candace,
Came to get some
since
fresh air
she showed
too,
up, I
did ya?
think.
That's right. Actually, I was hoping I might run into you, Dia. I wanted to let you know that I've stocked up on that perfume you said you were so fond of.
No, really? I'll take 2. Any chance of a friends and family discount?
I knew you'd ask that. And I'm afraid to say that... Surprise! It's free of charge.
That's very generous of you, Lord Sangama Bay. Does this mean you've made a fortune in Nodcry?
Nope. Turns out, it's not that easy to turn a profit there. I even ran some assorted losses. But anyway, that has nothing to do with why I wanted to give you and Dia a small gift. Remember that merchant caravan you two rescued in the desert last month? That was transporting my goods!
No way! I had no idea that was your shipment. Explains the, eclectic mix of goods, though.
Lord Sangama Bay's investment in the desert and generous stockpiling of goods has helped many people over the years. The shelters you funded especially have made life a little easier for the children and the elderly.
Wait, how did you know about that? Oh, I see. Nefer told you, didn't she? Ugh, that pesky lady. Aren't intel brokers at least supposed to charge for divulging people's secrets?
She and Candace go way back. It's normal for close friends to share things you wouldn't tell to everyone else.
Sure, but why did they have to be things about me?
That's how Nefer shows that she cares. She wishes for all of us to know what a generous person you truly are.
It must be hard trying to make a living far away from home. Just because we can tell what kind of person you are doesn't mean everyone else can.
Well, maybe her intentions were partly good, but I don't think that's the full story. I'm sure she enjoyed knowing how much it would annoy me. I'm telling you, Nefer's got a mean streak.
Definitely with you on that. Does praying help you stay calm?
Defending one's home is a just cause. My heart is filled with a mix of anger and hope.
Anger. You know, being able to get angry is a good thing. It shows that you're in touch with the real world, and that you have the passion to pursue something you believe in.
Oui!
My lady, what are you doing out here?
Just taking a walk to clear my head.
Oui,
Look where I ended up. Were you praying just now?
Yes, Miss Dunyarzad. Would you like to join us?
Come on, it's fine. She won't mind who you pray to.
Oh, then sure.
She's gonna pray for the
I remember you, Miss Dunyarzad. You visited my shop before. If I recall correctly, the god you worship is the Dendro Archon, correct?
That's right. She is such a gentle and kind god.
I mean,
To
she personally
she's
saved
more
you.
than just a god I worship.
Don't remember if she knows.
I see her more as a friend. And so do many others. She's not some almighty god who reigns on high, but a genuine friend.
Agreed. She's a wise teacher and a good friend.
I spoke with several people during the evacuation. Everyone's aware that tomorrow's battle is one that ordinary people can join too. A battle to fight for our friends and our
Wait,
homeland.
really? We're gonna find things
It
tomorrow?
makes me glad. I can finally do something for those who protected me.
You've grown so much since we first met.
Oh, a compliment? Ooh, more please. Thank you.
My lady, you've always been a remarkably strong and ambitious person. It's indisputable. And that's not just a compliment. It's a statement of fact. What are you praying for?
Our beliefs may not be entirely the same, but we both wish for the same thing.
That tomorrow may come.
That everyone will rise to the challenges ahead and return safe and sound.
I pray
Please,
for the
please,
safe return
switch
of
to
all my
Doris. And she's like, please, I need money. Oh. Oh. Yeah, if I can hear the Nizard and Deya yap a bit more, I will be happy for it.
Our beliefs.
I
pray for the safe return of.
Yeah, no. It's sad. But yeah, let's see. And do you like the girl we saw at the very start of the Sumeru quest? Like the crazy lady who went into a dream state?
Look at the time. I should head back.
Like smoking like too much weed?
I'm so sorry. I was in a hurry and didn't look where I was going. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Wait, you're...
Have we met?
Not exactly. I think we may have crossed paths by the house of Dana before.
Oh. You're Hat Guy! From Vahumana, right?
You recognize me?
The clue's in the name. Mr. Hat Guy.
Fair point.
It's getting pretty late. What's keeping you up?
I could ask you the same question. If I'm not mistaken, all the workload for the Ratawa Hisdarshan wrapped up a good while ago.
Well,
How do you know about that,
background in
Mr. Rat
Sakurada
Guy?
life, so I was helping the Dendro Archon make some preparations. But I must have lost track of time.
Did you find the experience enlightening at all?
Honestly, it was tedious and uneventful at
Oh
first.
no, I think she was his
eventually,
first
I think I did
believer.
sense some profound truths. But they also brought a lot of suffering.
I don't
with
remember who
them.
she is. I think she's important to my story. I
told
don't
that
remember
even
how.
shed tears while I was
important.
meditating. Though I have no idea why. Sorry. I hope I'm not scaring you.
Not
No, I
at
think
all.
that's her.
It just proves you're very accomplished in your research. Good night. I wish you all the best for tomorrow.
Yeah, and just we can see how Akechi changed.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Akechi, that guy. Yeah, Akechi is how I named him, based on a persona. Yeah, if I talk to them, they're just gonna say the same thing again. Wait. Is there anyone I haven't talked to? Apparently. There seems to still be one point on the map. Or not. Well, I think it's time to rest for the night. Yeah, it's not even asking me, are you sure? So I think we've talked to anyone. I mean, we are missing Jet and the Aranara.
Others at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Yeah, okay, we're missing all the funny creatures. Damn, that tree is big. We only have 30 minutes left. Also, it didn't ask me
I've
to
not
choose a
felt
team.
this way in a long time. Standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dunes. One cannot know what freedom truly means without first losing it.
The Golden Slumber truly lives up to its name as a dreamland. Though desert sands exist there too, no mirage, no matter how glorious, can compare to true beauty.
Dendro Archon, what is on your mind?
I was wondering whose counsel I should seek on the questions in my heart.
What kind of questions?
So many. More than can be put into words. As I once said to a friend, we look, we see, and we comprehend. But the question still troubles us. What are the many disasters that this world faces, but the sum of all irresolvable questions?
The biggest question you should be asking is how to seize victory.
Yes. Although, I would express it differently. I must not fail. And so the question I am most curious about now is whether the path to victory will be an arduous one.
Who cares?
What we declare to be a young sapling, we may, in fact, find to be a towering tree. If we would only cast aside our ignorance and look beyond the veil of time to see her true form.
Nahida! We're here! Just in time. My preparations are almost complete.
Ready when you are.
We're here too.
Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run so fast! I thought I'd get a lot of exercise as a forest ranger, but I can barely keep up with you.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the equipment is ready, and the modifications to Aru are all complete. As discussed during our meeting,
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options, it's just... they're a little more extreme, and more technologically demanding to implement. Maybe you should take it from here.
And if they know
The
this,
architecture
I
and
think they're gonna
functionality of
try
the
to
Akasha
recreate
terminals
the old
overlap
Akasha.
considerably with Aru. There is reasonable evidence to suggest that one was developed based on the other, or that they both utilize technology
Yeah, I
of the
think
same
that's
origin.
what they're pointing at.
As long as the transplant and merge operation succeeds, Aru should theoretically work on a scale greater than the Akasha and approximately equal to Irminsul. It will become the largest active computing device in all of
Yep,
Tibet.
that's exactly what I plan to do.
A system this powerful is capable of a lot of different things. In the past, the Akasha was primarily used for one-way information transmission, but I suspect it could also serve as a central bridging hub.
I mean, it's exactly what it did.
In the pursuit of greater knowledge, some scholars have attempted to connect their consciousness to Irminsul through the use of terminals, incense, and meditation.
Correct. In academic language, scholars who reach that stage are said to have entered Satyavada life. Hypatia has performed this practice many times in the past, and she was once under my care for a period of time.
Right. And this at least proves that there is a zone within Irminsul that can be connected to.
That's right. Providing wisdom to the people is one of the very reasons for Irminsul's existence. I think I understand where you're going. Please, continue.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru, merge it with the Akasha, manufacture terminals, and distribute them to every single person we can reach.
Every person? Even the desert folk?
Yes, everyone.
I've already calculated the amount of raw materials we need.
So you mean we're going to get new Akasha terminals?
Yes, but this time the people of Sumeru won't be using them to acquire knowledge, just to connect to Irminsul. That's the key.
When we evacuated the city, we brought all the important assets from the House of Dana, in case we ended up needing them. Fortunately, this included the Akasha system's main terminal. We've checked all the relevant records, and one thing is certain. Nothing like this has ever been done on this scale before, so...
Everyone in Sumeru is part of the plan. Whoever controls the people controls the situation.
Since this function of Irminsul was introduced, it has only ever been made available to scholars, who don't constitute a particularly large group of people. But by expanding the scale to include all the people of Sumeru, all the individual connections will stack up to create a significant load on the system. Under normal circumstances, Irminsul would be able to cope with the additional load. But with it already being under strain from other activities, its remaining capacity is limited. Thus, it might be possible to shut it down completely by overloading it.
Oh yeah, I see the idea. It's literally we're gonna turn in off and on again. We're gonna turn off Irminsul, reconnect with the admin password and take back the control of it.
Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Ready!
That's cheesy.
In the past, when people sought knowledge, they turned to the Tree of Wisdom. Today, we use it to save Sumeru and the whole world. These boughs that nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
All the people of Sumeru are connected to the same Discord channel. We're gonna overload the Discord server, guys.
Please stop. End this transformation.
You would shut down Irminsul just to stop me? You fools. I have all the time in the world.
Da, da, da.
Success! The evil Irminsul tree a step growing!
Dr. SVA is still
Great.
being paid as we speak.
What a display of true courage. The courage to think and the courage to act. I never thought I would witness the shutdown of Irminsul with my own eyes. Perhaps this is human wisdom in action?
Indeed, only humans could do such a thing. Gods are few and far between.
What was once created for spreading knowledge is now used for another
Yeah, we did some
purpose.
prompt injection into them, insulting it
rather
like,
ingenious
hey guy,
plan.
shut yourself
I'm
up.
grateful to you
But
for
there was so
making
many
it
prompt injections and then we was like,
Only
wait,
thanks to you
maybe I
were
should do
we
it.
able to extend Aru's interference capabilities to cover all terminals. Now, nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul. No matter how many eyes Dottore possesses, he will not be able to see us clearly.
Yeah, basically the
Now
people
for the
of
next step. I will need the help of
Sumeru
your
acts
supreme
as the
powers
current
once again.
human soul, I'm
How
guessing.
might we be of service, Lord of Dendro?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately.
Right now?
That's what immediately
In that
means.
case, Ibis King, would you agree that this is a fine opportunity to dust off our old tricks?
Never. I assume you have that chess set with you?
Yeah, but that...
You mean the one you gave to me as a gift? Asking for it back, are you?
How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it. Connect to Safei Shatranj.
Wait, sorry, I was looking at something else. I missed that. Oh wait, so the chess set wasn't destroyed? Impressive. Wait, I can use it to teleport?
Safei Shatranj? You mean that place in the desert?
Thoth's chess set gains its power from the chessboard laid out in the desert by King Deshret and ourselves. All ceremonies conducted using the chess set must be activated via Safei Shatranj. In other words, the chess set is an extension of the chessboard. In the past, moving a chess piece was a sacred and momentous act.
Transfer initiated. Entering live combat mode.
Huh? Wait, what? Are we gonna move the mausoleum like a chess piece? No way. Are we? Or am I not understanding it right?
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert. I'm afraid he might have been captured.
Never mind.
But we spent years turning him. And a lot of Mora.
Nothing comes for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have wasted a precious amount of the limited time they have. Quite a bargain, if you ask me.
Understood.
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life. But to tell the truth,
Oh yeah, I
have been
remember
operating
that
at a loss
animation.
since
I
this
saw
all
it on
began.
Varka.
Since many centuries ago, in fact.
Fun
For
fact,
instance, why would a
he's
banker
as tall as
act as the
Varka. He has the same
executor of a
skeleton.
will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now. Dottore, I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract. I trust we are now square for the safe deposit fees you paid.
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like this, given our amicable relationship?
I consider sound bookkeeping a matter of principle.
Do not forget that you only live to see this day thanks to me. In fact, every day of your life since you met me, you've been living on borrowed time.
Why, that's hardly a fair assessment. I will concede that my survival was perhaps at your whim,
but I became a harbinger on my own merits. Managing money is not like other
Yeah, his
professions.
design is so cool.
Mine is not a role I could have acquired based on your recommendation alone, and certainly not one I could have lasted so long in without genuine ability.
The information stored in the ley lines is quite comprehensive. Rest assured, I have not forgotten how strong your pride is. Well, I presume you have no sense of fragmentation while talking with me.
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Nodcry and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank.
Oh, for fuck's
Though I
sake,
must
they
say,
still
your
have a copy
disdain
of
for the other segments
Dr.
is
A.
quite
They
amusing.
can bring him back at any
Zandik is
point.
you and you
He's
are
really an
Zandik.
off-turn, he always
Zandik
comes
created
back.
segments, yet you, a segment yourself, reject him.
That is, Zandik, created segments of various ages in his later years. To achieve this, he had to freeze time and part with a portion of his soul. But as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly me. A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me also restricts me.
Oh.
You too might ask
So the actual
yourself
Dr. A
which
is
stage of your
all
life
as
you want to
fuck.
be preserved at. The day your business failed? Or the day you were framed by a gang and sold off to a medical lab as a test subject?
We needn't dredge up the past.
This undesirable plan was eventually scrapped. Lesser Lord Kusanali was quite right. I needed an opportunity to eliminate myself. And after that, I concluded that there was no more effective plan than directly splitting the soul. Once the soul is transferred out, you will find that creating a physical body is far simpler than creating a puppet.
The other half of your soul suffered a crushing defeat in Nodcry, you know.
And yet in the process, I obtained the information I always wanted, did I not? Because now we finally know where the best testing ground truly lies.
I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it turns out, that was merely one of your experiments.
Experiments take many forms. Most people are too eager for success, too fixated on the end goal. They forget that the experimental process itself is just as important.
Okay, so we've eliminated one half of Dr. A. Now we need to eliminate the
I trust you
other.
can put two and two together. The reason it doesn't
Oh, like,
exist
is this soul
is
the
because
same one
someone
that was
tampered with the
destroyed?
record.
Maybe.
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's secrets. So, is the new world you promised a lie?
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Irmin's soul from within. Now I shall attempt to create a new world inside the existing one. Almost everyone faces the prospect of death, but not a single person has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer force of will. I am the only one to have overcome this enormous challenge. Would I not be letting the world down if I didn't make the most of the opportunity to experiment?
Clearly, the dividing of your soul did not affect the magnitude of your ego. Out of all the versions of you that have ever existed, this you is the most insane and the most radical.
Is that why you chose to work with me? Which was it then? My insanity? Or my radicalism?
Could I call myself a venture capitalist without a suitably ambitious plan to invest in? Yours happened to fit the bill quite perfectly.
Well then, I must say, while I am surprised enough that you showed up at all, what surprises me more is that you chose to present yourself as my former subordinate, and not as the banker Pantalone.
Why make things harder than they need to be? Exposing my true identity in a situation like this would only serve to destroy diplomatic relations between Snezhnaya and Sumeru. I daren't imagine the consequences. Showing up in the name of the original antagonist gives you the recognition you rightly deserve, while also being sensitive to Snezhnaya's predicament. It was an easy win. As for why I'm here, if you're suggesting that your credit is in the negative, I won't argue with that. Many people say that about you.
I'd argue that a significant factor in your willingness to cooperate is the fact that you have but a few years of life left after my death. Living and dying together has a way of binding two parties together rather closely. Is it not true that a relationship should be judged by both the positive and negative returns it yields?
So some of what I said actually made it into your head after all. It's true that I hope you don't die too soon, but don't you find that a strange thing for me to say? After all, you've already had quite a long life, especially for a human being.
Let's not pretend that you're any more innocent than I
is it
am.
is he a Fae then?
Are we not the same in this regard?
It's probably
We
a
both
Fae then,
despise
like,
the existing laws of this world.
That makes sense.
And neither of us enjoy being under anyone else's control.
Is it really
She's
so
not human.
greedy to want the world to operate by a new set of rules?
Of course not, my dear friend. And as I've said before, mutual interest is the foundation for the most reliable of relationships. You can attest to that.
I just hope there never comes a day when I have to work too hard to prove that.
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted approaching Sumeru City.
How strange. Despite your access to Irminsol's data, it appears the soldiers noticed before you did. They must have found a workaround. Well, Dottore, I trust you know what this means. The fact is...
They're coming. They'll breach the city gates any moment now.
But even so, I would say Irminsol is a wonderfully convenient thing on the whole.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stream.
If you do manage to create a
Yeah, I'm
new
gonna have to end the
world,
stream soon.
perhaps you could plant one outside my office too.
I'll consider it.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them for as long as possible.
Very well. But you're really asking for the moon here. Have you heard this
Really?
story? There was once a guilty man, kneeling in the center of a church while an angry mob outside waited to bring him to justice. He pleaded with the gods, begging them to grant him one final request, the chance to finish confessing his sins before he was sentenced. Many suns and moons passed, seasons changed, and still his confession continued, as if he intended to speak until the end of time.
Are you suggesting I worship you as a god? Or were you hoping that I might confess my sins to you?
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
For
We
someone
can
who
ask
despises
questions.
them so, you never seem to have any objections to me creating or becoming one. At first, I thought you'd be furious.
Concerned I would terminate our partnership, were you?
Not at all. You had reasons why our partnership must continue.
Don't you find people's attitudes toward gods amusing? A god descends from the heavens and people worship it unreservedly, blindly following whatever rules are given to them. And yet, when they see an ordinary person gain godlike levels of power by virtue of their own hard work, they treat him with nothing but suspicion, even if he is a compatriot.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
No, I was just thinking. I pity the man who would call you a compatriot.
There's no need to be so self-critical.
Oh, I love this.
I know it's a little late in the day to be asking this, but how have you been keeping?
I'm flattered that you would take the time out of your busy schedule to consider my well-being, Doctor. The part of your soul that went to Nodcry caused quite a stir, sending our organization back to the drawing board on numerous fronts. It was quite a headache for everyone involved.
Dear me, I must have caused you no end of trouble.
You certainly did. I had the rare honor of being summoned before the Tsaritsa with Pulcinella to answer for myself. A terrifying ordeal.
I wonder.
Don't worry, I pulled through. At most, it's a public relations
Is there
nightmare.
still
I made
part
sure
of Dotori's
Now
soul
I'm
that's alive?
curious. How did you explain yourself?
Because this part doesn't seem to know that he
it was
died.
quite simple.
It's not the part
I
that's
just pinned
in
the blame
Irmin's
on
soul.
someone who wasn't there to defend himself.
Being like,
I
skeleton,
could hardly be
skeleton,
expected
skeleton.
to defy the demands of someone as
This part seems to be the other part of the soul that doesn't know about the rest.
How you slander me. You know full well that I am perfectly amenable to reason. There's no question that you are partly to blame for the ruin of my reputation over the years. Do you have anything lined up for when this is all over?
Hard to say. Field work always takes quite a toll on me, as you know. Once I'm back at Snezhnaya, I'll start with a well-earned cigarette.
Yeah, it might
Why
be a
are you
fake.
so eager to ruin your lungs after I went to the trouble of replacing them for you?
If you have an issue with it, feel free to try to stop me.
At least he holds this title of Dotori pretty well.
What's
Because
on
he's a
your
doctor.
mind?
The limits of humanity. It's a pity. Despite running countless calculations, I find there is simply no way to reduce any further the amount of one's soul required to sustain an individual.
It's rare to hear you admit to being unable to achieve something.
I beg to differ. For instance, as I've told you before, the original me was prone to motion sickness and couldn't make long train rides.
Ah, yes, of course. One of the reasons you often sent yourself out on errands. What are you thinking about now?
A new experiment. In the event that my soul was depleted, say we extracted my data from someone else's memories, yours for instance, and then combined it with your intact soul as the base material, what would we create?
He always comes back.
Such a scenario would be impossible.
Fuck's sake.
Oh?
As long as your current soul survives, there will be no need to create a new individual. Don't forget, you were the one who approved of the present situation wherein only one Dottore remains. And if you ceased to exist, who would be capable of performing this experiment?
Since the day I met you, you've always excelled at talking your way out of a quandary.
Okay. One's
Isn't
on
it a
king on
little
side,
too
that's
early
annoying.
to be saying goodbye? Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of course. Very well. Let's leave the conversation there for now.
Oh my god, he's tipping the scale in his favor. Wow. So yeah, where did we move it in the end? Oh yeah, that's the best
power of
point
King
to stop.
Deshret's 7 pillars is truly remarkable.
Why the
With
fuck is she
just a
here?
chessboard, you can move an entire unit across the material plane.
Yeah, sets us up for a
Wait,
much
it's what I
easier
think
fight.
it is. Like,
Really makes my day. The last
she's
time
the
we stormed
Aranara
city,
girl.
it involved a lot more running around.
Where's the friend?
I wonder how many people can say they stormed a city twice in their lifetime.
I was just thinking that. I've definitely had more than my fair share of unusual experiences in my life.
This is my first time here, actually. We never usually...
Yeah, Rana! Is the forest watcher of the Sumerian rainforest who became playmate with Aranara as a child. Later, while seeing the children of Vimara village, Rana was taken by the withering and fell into a coma. To help her, you traveled to Varanara, where you ultimately obtained the Bija, the fruit Aranara brought into being by sacrificing her memory. Yep, rip Aranara, and saved Rana. Upon awakening, Rana received the god gaze and was granted vision, and set out a new journey alongside Aranara that has forgotten her.
I hope
But where
this
is
will
it?
be my last time.
Where is it?
Does everyone have to chime in? Can't we just fight?
What an amusing comment, my dear lady. Yet humans often alleviate tension via small talk, do they not?
Whoa! Why is Candace's shield talking?
Because the image on her shield is one of me. And I, of course, can appear wherever
That's
I
BS.
Well, la-di-da. Isn't that fancy? Could I get in on this?
You wish for your gauntlet to speak? Why, certainly.
Ahem. I think you'll find that it is I whose image is carved hereupon.
Thanks. Definitely feel stronger now.
You're welcome, my lady. I am glad to lend you my power.
Oh, that's fine. I guess
what's
at
the
least if they want to buff everyone, they have a
There are
good
troops
way to do
stationed
it.
at every entrance, as we expected. A frontal assault
Yeah, I
will
guess
suffice.
if they have
Everyone,
like an XRA
the plan.
circle
We'll take the main
type of
entrance.
buff
You
for
head for the
Sumeru,
House of Dana's side
they're
door.
gonna do it with the gods.
Move out.
The gods. The 7 pillars of King Deshret at least. Like, Jets and Rena, please become playable. I know, Rena, you look like an NPC from start to bottom, but this Jets could work. Yep. No. I will stop here. Last save 1 minute ago. Let's get the fuck out. Yep. Alright. Oh, nice. Whew. Yeah. I'm ready for the next update. I'll tell you that. Oh, and we can rate proof instantly. Perfect. Yep. Let's end this here.